things community football right here on ChilliwackGiants.com. I'm your host, Mr. Tim Amy. I'll be your host for the rest of the season, and I am joined today by the coach of champions. Mr. Scott Wilkins is here, our Bantam head coach, who took his team undefeated all the way to the golden prize of a provincial football Bantam championship. Thank you, Scott, for welcome to the Blitz.
Thank you, Tim.
Now, let me be the umpteenth million person to say congratulations.
Thank you very much.
And has it sunk in yet that you've won that championship?
No, I forgot about it the next day and moved on to this season.
You seriously forgot it? You won a championship?
I did. The loss, I thought about all year. The win, I was over it the next day.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, that segues beautifully because I want to go back before we talk about last season. Yeah. I want to talk about the season before. You had an undefeated season. You did, I don't know necessarily steamroll through the playoffs, but you won all your games, and you got to that final game against Victoria, and your team came up short. And I'm wondering, you're on the sidelines, and you're watching this, and your team dominated. I don't think they trailed a game for the entire season, including playoffs.
Yeah, not that year.
At what point in time during that game against Victoria did you start to realize that the game was slipping away from you?
Actually, I didn't, because we were in it right up until the last drive. A couple drop balls on that last drive. Those two drops could have changed the dynamic of that game. So I never thought we were out of it at all. Not with those kids.
Yeah. And now, how hard was it when that clock wound down and the Rebels had a higher score than you guys?
Well, the kids know me well, and we go to the locker room and I try giving the post-game speech about, I couldn't get a word out. I couldn't talk to them. Yeah, it took me a bit before I was able to say anything.
And how were the players? How were they?
For the most part, they were okay. They were just probably feeding off my sadness, though. But no, they were fine. You're only 13 years old then, right? It's not the biggest thing in your life, hopefully. So, but it was tough. They were the kids who came back had a goal. So,
okay. So now we go into last season. A lot of returning players, and you said you thought about the loss all season long. So the things that you went over in your mind, how did that shape your approach to coaching coming into last season?
I thought I was a lot looser. I was pretty wound up before every game. The final provincials game, I was really wound up. I didn't sleep for the week before. I thought I was a lot looser, and hopefully that translated on the field and helped with the kids to it's football. Really, it means nothing, right? Just go out, have fun, play the game. Whatever happens, happens. I know once the whistle starts, I'm pretty wound up and I'm yelling at the zebras and stuff like that. But hopefully I was more relaxed, which led them to be a lot more relaxed.
Yeah. Now, you went into that final game. It was in Coquitlam, I believe. And you're playing, who'd you play against again?
North Surrey Tigers.
North Surrey Tigers, and you beat them during the regular season, and handed them some pretty stinging losses. Yeah. Were you thinking about the game the year before, or just totally working ahead?
Nope. When I showed up there, we had our pregame meeting. I just said, enjoy the day. I said last year I didn't take the time to enjoy the day, so it was a real bummer of a day. I just said, enjoy the day. Whatever happens, happens. Be loose. Just play and have fun. Enjoy it, and we see what happens. So
yeah, you won that game pretty handily. Yeah. Now, for a lot of your returning players, did you see a different attitude? Did they come in just looking that little bit different?
They were a lot more focused. Yeah. The second years last year, the first years who moved up were a lot more focused than I've seen any first year like in the division before. They were so focused. It was unbelievable. Yeah.
And I mean, how do you feed off that?
Oh, it's great. Our practices were, I tell you, 95% of the time the practices were perfect. They were playing with a purpose. And the kids who come from the Valley Thunder, they were focused because they didn't win a game the year before. So it was great. The whole 40 kids they had a goal. They had one goal.
So did you even need to coach for the season?
Well, yeah. Well, yeah. Yeah.
Could they have done it on their own?
Well, it was a pretty special team.
Yeah.
So, like, I would have put that team together. Never mind. I'm not gonna say it. I'm not gonna say it.
Patriots. We're taking on the Patriots.
It was a pretty special team. So they all had a goal in mind coming into Chili Bowl last year. So, yeah, it was a special team. It was a real special team.
So, you think you'll ever see a team like that again?
Probably not. No, probably not. No. Some went here, some went there, some are staying here.
Yeah.
I don't think, no matter what happens with community ball, I'll never coach another team like that again.
Yeah.
That was pretty solid team.
Is there anything? I mean, you probably touched on it already. Is there anything from that season that you're going to keep with you forever? I mean, championship aside. Is there any one thing that you'll think about? Like, yeah.
Just the kids. Like, the kids keep me young. Like, I'm 44 now. I believe. Ask them. Ask them. I don't act 44, and it's because I'm coaching football. It's the kids. That's the reason I started out doing it for me and my son to spend more time together. But now it's like so much more than that. I wouldn't trade it for anything.
How long have you been coaching now?
Since 2012.
So help me with math.
Like 7-8 years.
7-8 years, yeah. Okay. Now, interestingly enough, we have the midget game going tonight, and one of your coaches, the O-line coach, was Matt Paisley.
Yep.
And he's proudly supporting his championship ring.
Yeah, I saw that.
You didn't order one for yourself.
I didn't order one for myself, but behind my back, the team ordered me one.
How come? How come you didn't want a ring?
I don't need it. It's the kids' victory. It's not my victory.
Of course it's your victory. You're their coach.
They're 14, 15 years old. They're going to remember that ring, and they'll have that forever. Me, I didn't think I needed it. It's great. Like, I'm happy. Like, don't get me. I'm happy we won, and I'm really glad. But I'm not that. I don't know how to answer it.
Okay, that's fair enough. I just found you mentioned that before we were chatting before the game. You mentioned I thought that was kind of interesting.
It's the kids' victory. They should have the rings.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
No problem. Now, you're back as the Bantam head coach this season.
Yeah.
And last week you lost to Langley about 14-0. Yeah. So it's a young team. Like, how young is your team this year?
Well, we have 25 players. I think 6 of them are second years. So it's gonna be tough, but the kids who show up every week are focused, and maybe we have 5 more games. Maybe we'll go 5-0 the rest of the way. Okay. They're good kids. They're eager to learn. A lot of them haven't played for me before, so they're learning my style and my offense and stuff like that. But they're good kids. We're gonna have fun, and we'll see what happens. Yeah.
I mean, obviously, you don't go into a sort of a season thinking championship. I mean, maybe last year would be an exception. In the back of your mind, though, do you want another championship, or is it just about having fun?
Well, you always play to win.
Yeah, you do.
For them, I want them to come out and compete every day, and we'll see what happens, and maybe we'll be playing December 3rd or 4th or whatever that's going to be this year.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm coaching to play in the final. I'm not going to coach just to be 500. I'm going to coach to try and make these kids successful.
Very nice.
Yeah.
Very nice. Now, I'm going to give you a chance to give a shout out to your boy, Mr. Matt Paisley out there. Midget team, first time in about 2 years. It's a 9-man, but
so
we'll take it. Yeah. How happy are you for Matt Paisley out there tonight?
Oh, I'm so excited. I've been looking forward to this. I found out I was going to be able to be here tonight, and I went out and saw him earlier, and I can't wait. I'm excited. Yeah. I'm really excited for him.
It should be a good game. So it's the Giants midget team resurrected after a 2-year absence, playing White Rock, 9-man, but we'll take it. And we were hoping to have Matt on next week, but unfortunately we won't be able to do it, but that's okay. So I'm going to thank Mr. Scott Wilkins.
Thanks, Tim.
Champion Bantam head coach. Pretty sweet. And you got a ring, even though you didn't want one, but you got a championship for the kids. Yeah. And thank you very much. And I have to say thank you very much to Pollard Equipment, who is now our official sponsor here of Giants Blitz. And I apologize for not saying that right off the bat, but somebody was supposed to remind me. They didn't, so whatever. It doesn't matter. Pollard Equipment Giants Blitz right here at ChilliwackGiants.com. I'm your host, Tim Amy. See you next week.
Take everything we got, give it an honest shot, turning it on and off, we've been sliding, riding the highest dream, keeping the fire real, I call for you. Hold your gun, cut the wire, aim for fun, with a light to fire. I've been flying up the ceiling, taken by this feeling, maybe we're invisible at last. Fueling every engine, power is descending, baby we're invisible. Over the coming days, let's cut to the chase. off the ceiling, and maybe we're invisible. Hold your gun, caught the wire, aim for desire. Hold your gun, caught the wire, aim for desire. Hold your gun, caught the wire, aim for desire. Hold your gun, caught the wire, aim for desire. I've been flying off the ceiling, taken by this feeling.
All right. Welcome to a little Canex Masonry and Landscaping Friday Night Lights. And we're back here in Chilliwack, and let's get it rolling. Our White Rock Titans, number 1, Junjun Kadakio. No. Well, I've got your attention. Don't forget to go over to our Hallmark Promotions clothing tent. And of course, there's volumes. Oh, turn the volume up. Which one's the volume? Right there. Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now? A little more? A little more. A little more. We're getting a thumbs up. Sound check. So now is a good time to say the Canex Masonry and Landscaping Friday Night Lights. Welcome everybody in a rainy night. The Eagles postponed their game last night due to a rain delay. Not us. We go. We go with no matter what. So let's get ready here. Our White Rock Titans visiting all the way from the beach. Number 1, Junjun Kadakio Jr. Number 3, Jacob Scardaria. Coming in, number 4, Marcus Thiessen. Standing proud at number 5, Brandon Rondoa. And number 8, Brendan Sow. And number 9, Tai Young An. At number 12, Jacob Jellick. At number 14, we've got Evan Petrak. Number 18, Brandon Coombs. Number 29, DJ Sangera. At number 50, Ivan Rojas Jr. Big number 52, Johnny Stevenson. At number 55, Michael Justino. Big number 56, Xavier Howells. Number 69, Kevin Weinberger. Number 75, Oli Alihui. And last but not least, number 88, Amir Alihui, your White Rock Titans. All right, we've been waiting for this for 2 whole years. The hard work of the coaching staff led by Mr. Matt Paisley. Your Chilliwack Midget 2018 Giants. There we go, we get a little noise. All right, coming in, number 2, Mufid Romea. At number 3, Connor Johnston. At number 5, Christopher Hayworth. Number 7, Quinn Van Muyen. Back by popular demand after a rather long sabbatical, number 10, Brent Davies. And number 12, Tayton Ganger. And we're looking at big number 20 here, Justin Hopwood. Number 24, Jesse Hoff. We got big number 25 here, the Golden Rhino himself, none other than Jackson Saunders. Number 33, Jacob Brown. Number 34, Jacob Bernath. Standing tall, standing proud at number 50, Hunter Mullis. Number 54, we got him ourselves, Callum McPherson. And number 56, Tyler Kermode. Mr. number 57, Ethan Paisley. Number 67, himself, Cole Machine Gun Kelly. Number 69, Gregory Roberts Jr. And rounding out our 2018 Chilliwack Midget Giants, number 88, Zachary Wilson. And now everyone, please rise, remove your hats for the playing of our national anthem.
For sure. It's been a long off season, that's for sure.
It has been. It's just such a pleasure to see midget football return to Chilliwack after a 2-year break, and we're all psyched and ready to go.
Yep. I mean, it's a different game. It's 9-man. I don't think we've ever played that here in Chilliwack, except for at the Adam level.
Pretty much.
But I've been watching 9-man. I've actually been doing the provincials up in Kamloops every November for the last 3 or 4 years. It's an exciting game.
Yep.
Smaller field, but a lot of room out there when you remove 5 bodies.
There you go.
What's that? 9-man bantam.
Yeah, Wayne Bjorky's interrupting us while we're live on air.
I'm standing corrected. I'm actually standing, and he corrected me.
There we go.
But yeah, no, I guess I had 9-man bantam a few years back. Yeah, but
not a problem. Still good. I'm totally
no
pumped.
9-man midget. I said too. So
9-man midget. There you go. So yeah, you were correct. So I've on the car ride over here, I thought of something I'm going to do, and it's very well planned out for the 5-minute car ride here. I'm dedicating broadcasts to different people.
All right.
So tonight, I'm dedicating this broadcast to none other than Matt Paisley and his incredible coaching staff. 8-9 months ago, people told him to stop wasting his time. He's never get this team together. And Matt just refused to listen. He's so passionate. And they got out there and they worked and they worked and they worked and they worked. And they got themselves a 9-man team. They're gunning for 12.
Yep.
Let's be fair.
Yep.
And you needed to get 30-man roster. Couldn't pull it together. But the kids are out there and they're playing. And it's raining. But we're playing. There's no rain delays here, unlike with the Falcons and the Eagles last night. We do this for free. They get paid.
Well, I was talking to Mr. Paisley, and I think it's great dedicating this game to him and his tenacity and his work ethic to pull this together here. I was having a conversation with him before their warm up here, and it was huge to him that they're playing midget football.
Yeah,
huge,
massive.
He's still having some troubles wrapping his head around the 9-man game. It's all new to him. He's played.
Fair enough.
He's coached 12 for his time here, but he's a smart man and he puts in the time and the effort. He's a hard worker. He's gonna get this under control this year.
He is, and he's so excited. He's so pumped up, and there's just so much going on inside of him today, in his head. I mean, just the emotion. He's excited, he's terrified, he's nervous, he's everything. And then now that we're getting ready to kick off here, but one more dedication tonight.
Oh.
Burt Reynolds, who passed away yesterday.
The Bandit.
The Bandit, who played football, Florida State University.
Blew at his knee.
Blew at his knee, was coached by none other than Pat Summerall.
Yep.
So, and he did two very good football movies.
Yep.
In Semi-Tough and The Longest Yard, which are classics. So, yeah, this one's a throw to the late, great Mr. Dirt Reynolds.
The only reason I ever wanted to grow a mustache. Burt Reynolds.
Yeah. And here we go. Kickoff, and the season has begun. We get a bit of a worm burner. Picked up number 12, and he lets it roll out of bounds about the 28-yard line. And, of course, that was Tayton Geiger getting ready to field that ball, and I think he made a wise play.
Well, yeah, there's a little bouncer going on there. There's a little bounce going on there. And he looks up and he sees 3 Titans kind of bearing down on him as he's going to pick up the ball. And it's bounced out of bounds, let go out of bounds.
Yeah.
Unnecessary hits this early in the game.
Well, and you got to get 5 yards anyway, and what's the point? So just 28-yard line, that's good field position.
Not decent field position to start.
No 5-yard in the kickoff.
That's my punts. That's
Wayne's,
only punts.
It's funny how Wayne doesn't want to get on the broadcast here, but he stands behind us telling us what to do. I love that. Wayne, we're both married, so we don't need this here because we get it at home, okay?
Oh, bite your tongue.
All right, here we go. And that's number 2 at pivot, Mufid Romaya. 1 man back. There's the handoff. He's thundering up. Nice work on the O-line there. He picked up a few yards.
Yeah, he hit that line hard, but went down pretty quick as well. It looks like it's number 20 here of the Giants, Justin Hopwood.
Hoppy Hopwood.
Only picked up about 2 yards on the play, but he great burst of speed here, driving, and then just hit a wall of blue.
Yeah, very nice. Very nice. It's weird watching 9-man midget.
Yeah, it is.
The bunch is really small. But what the heck? Oh, bobble snap. He still got it.
Oh. Kept
possession. So we're looking at a third, probably in 10. I think they knocked that ball back a couple of yards.
Well, look, bad snap. Okay snap, her handoff there just got bobbled. And but Hopwood was able to pick it up off the hop and drive forward. Very precarious position. He's kind of falling forward head first, and before when he got hit there.
It's raining a little bit out there tonight, so it's a bit wet. So I'm expecting a bit more of a ground game.
Yeah.
I don't think we can't expect too much passing. And it looks like Jackson Saunders getting ready to punt here. Nice snap. Gets it off. Not a bad kick. And if I didn't know any better, I would have said that hit the White Rock player, but clearly it didn't. So we got a flag, probably no yards.
No, it didn't look like it hit anybody there. Just kind of scribbled on the ground a bit. And the White Rock player smart to jump on it because the Chilliwack players were nice and tight. So they're going to get bonus yards here.
Yeah.
Move it up another 5 yards or so.
No big deal. And if you're going to take a penalty, no yards is a pretty good penalty to take.
Yeah.
There we go. So White Rock coming up with their first possession of the game. We'll check out the White Rock offense, a little Chilliwack defense. And here's a funny story. I stop over at the Hortons on my way here because, of course, I need to eat. I do blitz before the game, and the concession isn't open yet. And I suddenly realized I paid for my meal and gave them $20 and did not get my change. I paid $20 for a coffee, sandwich, and a donut. So now I got to go back after tonight and see if I can beg them to get some change back. Here's a handoff in the backfield. Number 5. A couple of Giants bring him down. Not a bad little bit of running. Picked up a few yards on that. And that was Brendan Rondoa with the handoff.
He actually got stopped about 3 yards behind the line of scrimmage with the pitch out like that. And the way that number 12, Tatum Ganger, came downhill and hit him so quickly, he really didn't have a chance to do much at all. And I think it was number 12 and number 35. Is that a number out there?
Looks like it, yeah.
Yeah.
No, it would be 25.
25.
That'd be Jackson.
Jackson Saunders.
No, Titan was he's an Abbey boy, isn't he? And he came
Tatum.
over with the Valley. Valley.
Yeah, I've had Tatum since Adams.
And he came over with the Valley Thunder and just never left. Sounds familiar. Ball is up. He's got a man. Oh, right through the Junjun Kadakio Jr. had him wide open and just couldn't corral it in.
Completely wide open there. Nice big bomb, too. Like, good arm on this quarterback here. The safety's going to have to keep him honest, stay honest here, and not cheat at all because,
It's slippery. That's a tough catch.
Yeah. He's kind of stopped running a bit there. He didn't. If he kept pedaling, I think he would have had that. He was just a little bit short.
Know what I find, having played at night, is when it's under the lights, it takes a couple of plays to get used to it because the ball gets a bit of a shadow on it, and it's a bit different than playing during daylight. So sometimes it throws off your perception a little bit of when you're trying to track the ball down.
Yeah.
That's my experience, but anyway.
Yeah. Well, I guess they're holding, so we're going to drop it back even further. They're going to repeat the down.
So 2nd and 20, push back to the, what?
2nd and 22.
22, so around the 30-some-odd yard line.
Yeah.
And
That's a big play. So now we got, all right.
so is that 2 slots they have in the backfield there?
Well, okay, 9-man, 12-man, you have 7 on the line, and 9-man,
Right.
you only have 5. Right?
Okay.
So everybody else is
High
out.
snap. Number 3, taking the ball himself and hold down barely at the line of scrimmage. It looks like White Rock's going to punt away.
Well, that offense is definitely going in the wrong direction here. Every play they moved a little bit further back. So, but a good defense. And I do believe it was Bernat that got in there really quick there and stopped him.
Well, it looks like it was a high snap, and they probably had a nice design play going, and then when you got to bubble the ball like that and you got guys rushing in, suddenly you have to improvise.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah, when you have to jump up in the air to bring the snap down to you, that eats up a lot of time.
Yeah.
You want the hang time on a punt, not on a snap.
Now, are they going to kick this or are they going for it? Because they're deep in their own end here. Looks like they're going for it. Holy smokes. There's a nice snap. There's a good throw. Does he have a man? He's got one and overthrown. That's a turnover on downs. And he gives up the ball above his own 30-yard line.
Not sure. I mean, it's early in the game, so maybe they're thinking, we get the defense out there and we can hold on to this. I'm not sure what the thinking is on that. I'm not a big one for punting myself, but, I mean, that's a situation where you punt.
Yeah, we won't get started, you and I, on our feelings on online kicks.
Yeah.
We'll wait for Adam to bring that issue up. Well, it's perfectly, when you think about it, on a 9-man team, maybe they don't have a kicker. Like, I've seen that at provincial championships in Kamloops.
Well, definitely. I've seen it myself, too. They just don't have anybody that's capable of kicking the ball well. Kick it up, straight up, or off to the side. You never know what you're going to get on one of those. So, I mean, sometimes it's just better to make a shot for it.
And there's a handoff in the backfield, number 24, Jesse Ho. I'm going to call him Ho.
Yeah.
Hogue, pardon me, Jesse Hogue.
Yep. So, and he didn't we're not getting a lot of positive yards on offense for either of these teams here. That's for sure. But you watch with that. Go back to that Titans last play there. He was, third and miles.
Yeah.
But he threw it miles. I mean,
He's got a good arm.
Yeah, the ball where it ended up was past the first down marker. So, I mean, that was a good shot. The receiver just couldn't get down there. Good defensive play by the corner to slow him up.
Nice bit of dipsy doodling there, number 20. And we push it forward. A nice bit of yardage. Justin Hopwood. I like what they did in the backfield there. There's a couple of decoys. It looks like they bit.
A lot of misdirection going on there, kind of running around and get him guessing where the ball's going. But Hopwood's just a bowling ball here. He's just bouncing off people straight forward. And he actually bounced off one guy and knocks himself down. No one really took him down there. He bounced off somebody and took himself out of the play.
So that was a nice gain. It looks like 3rd and about 3 sitting around the 18-yard line. From the pistol. There's the snap. And back to Hopwood up the middle. Does he get those yards?
No, he's pushing.
He's pushing. I'm going to guess that he got it. It looks like the referees are signaling first down.
Yeah.
Or we're moving the sticks.
He's right on the 10, or is it the 15? 15. He's 15 yards out. So you can still get another first down before having to score here.
We've begged the powers that be here for Friday Canucks Building and Landscaping Friday Night Lights to get the down markers, the actual 55, 50, on the other side of the field so we can see them a bit better. But, so much for keeping the talent happy, huh?
Yeah.
Hand off again, number 25. That's Jackson Saunders. Hold down. Probably, I'm going to say they pushed him back a yard or two, but I see a flag on the play.
Yeah, no, that happened really quick there. Someone was through pretty quick. I'm thinking it's going to be an offside on the defense, but pretty sure. Let's see what happens here. They wrapped him up really quick and took him out of the play. Yeah, and I do believe it was offside on the defense because that defensive end was in the backfield before the ball was even snapped. So this is going to be 1st and 5 from the 10-yard line. So they can still get a first down here before getting the goal.
And White Rock's got to be careful because, it's deep in the offensive zone. There's a nice pitch. Running to the outside. Big number 24. Did he do it?
Yeah.
That is a touchdown, Giants. Jesse Hogue with the first midget touchdown of the 2018 season.
Well, and great wheels here. There's a flag on the play here. There is a flag on the play here. They've signaled a touchdown, so I'm not sure what the call is going to be.
Looks like holding against Chilliwack. Oh, what a heartbreaker.
Yeah. You see the wheels here. Like, okay, so we got the pitch out here to Hogue, and he just turns on the wheels and outruns 2 defenders, and just flies into the end zone.
And he's got the ball extended, so
Yeah.
to make sure, even if it goes down, that sucker's crossing the line of scrimmage.
And he's excited. He jumps right up. He's clapping his hands. He's all fired out. And now they got to go back 10 yards. And instead of being first and 5, and getting a touchdown, they're starting over again.
But they go right back to number 24, getting some nice yardage there. Head coach Matt Paisley is the master of the O-line. And every baseball cap he wears on the back is stitched O-line factory, and you're seeing it pay off here because they're giving him good gaps.
Oh, huge. They're creating a lot of room for those runners out there. It's like they got triplets though in those runners. The 20, 24, and 25.
It's hard to tell them apart.
They're all the same body style.
Thick, strong, and short, and it's when you're built like that, you get that low center of gravity. It makes it tougher to tackle.
It does make you really tough to tackle. But it's like they've got 3 fullbacks going and no tails. But you got to do what you got to do.
Well, BK, who's standing just to the right of me, has described Jackson Saunders as a, whoa, what a catch, number 88, Zachary Wilson. That was sick. That was worth the penalty to get a repeat on that. That was ridiculous.
that was the on-field commentator's son caught that ball.
Okay.
And he's Dad's pretty excited up here right about now. But that's his
first touchdown ever. Holy moly.
I'm pretty excited. I'm pretty excited because I took Zach on my border bowl team last spring.
Okay.
And it was more his character that I took him on, and he came out and he didn't disappoint. He busted his butt.
Right.
He was a hard worker. He's a great kid to coach. And then to have him see this happen for him tonight, I'm over the moon with excitement for him.
Nice.
It was a beautiful, beautiful catch. And a great job by Mufid to see him there and put it only where Zach could get the ball.
All right. This went for the PAT. Unfortunately, that kick was wide. So it's a 6-0 Chilliwack lead, and Matt Paisley and his squad will take it. Look at them high-fiving each other and pumping it up. He's first ever touchdown at the midget level. I mean, how long has he been playing football, Cody? 2 years. Took him 2 years to wait for that. My kid's been playing a lot longer than 2 years. I'm still waiting for my first touchdown. So.
Dad's smiling like year to year. I bet someone's getting ice cream on the way home.
Look at
tonight.
that. He just basket it. Total basket.
Total basket. That was a great catch. And I watched Zach play flag. I watched him throwing the ball around, and he's a good football player. I'm surprised that's his first touchdown. So, but his effort level is phenomenal.
Somebody's getting an ice cream, and my kid made a catch like that. I'd take him out for beers.
Isn't he 10?
He turned 13 in July.
Oh, good enough. Close
there
enough.
you go. You pour it into a red cup. No one's the wiser.
Too funny.
All right. We won't repeat. That's a joke, by the way.
We're talking root beer.
Root beer. Correct.
Yeah.
Root beer. I forgot to put the root part in.
Yeah.
That's right. Fizzy, full of sugar. Who wouldn't want that? And here we go. Boom. Nice kick. That's a good one. That's going to go right to about the 10-yard line. And here comes White Rock. Nice jukes. He's still on his feet. Look at him go. Cuts to the outside. Number 1, Junjun. Very good bit of running. Hold down at about the 26, 27-yard line. 15-yard gain.
Yeah, that was really good. Junjun's obviously got some wheels here, and I think you're going to see the Titans try to get the ball into his hand. He looks like a very, very explosive, dynamic player. And a nice big kick here all the way down, and Junjun fields it nicely. And he tries to get behind his blockers here, but his blockers just got in his way. Number 4 there just kind of threw a block on him, and he couldn't get out of there fast enough. And it was number 3 who was able to bring him down. Connor Johnston made a nice tackle on him.
Very good. But I like this kid. We're talking about low center of gravity. He's got it.
Oh, for sure.
He's got that short, quick juking.
Yeah, for sure. You watch the legs on these guys. Those feet are just going a mile a minute. It's hilarious.
It's a sewing machine.
Yeah.
It's like watching a sewing machine. Here we go. Number 3 at pivot from the pistol. High, direct. Oh, flag. Somebody was offside.
It's procedure. It was a procedure. Yeah.
Procedure.
The guard on the left here. Yeah, the guard on the left jumped way too soon.
I mean, that's a design play,
Yeah.
but it almost looked like he decided just to jump in front of the quarterback for the heck of it.
That's okay. Junjun came in to take the Wildcat snap, and he was probably going to come all the way across. But the guard here moved ahead of time, and that drew everybody. It just blew the play up.
Yeah, so it's a 5-yard penalty. So it'll be 1st and 15, sitting at about the, what do you say, 18-yard line, 22-yard line?
22.
Around that. Here we go. From the shotgun this time. Nice snap. Cocks it back. Too many men in the backfield. And that is a sack. First midget sack.
First
in
midget
2
sack.
years for Chilliwack.
We're going through a lot of firsts today, aren't
We
we?
are, well, pretty much, yeah. It's been 2 years, so
yeah,
we got to pump the first up.
So did the Giants not play last week? Last week was opening week.
I think this is the first game, wasn't it? It's the first game, so they had a bye.
They had a bye last
Yeah.
week. Okay. So yeah, no, I mean this is great to have your first game at home, Friday Night Lights, under the lights, and have Zach Wilson, who's the heart of any team that he's on, come up with that first touchdown for the midget, Chilliwack Giants midget.
Yeah.
That's excellent.
Totally exciting. Really exciting. All right, from the pistol. 1 man back. Slot backs in motion. A little bit of a trouble on the snap. It's a delivery ball. And they haul him down. So, tough sack.
Another quarterback sack made by number 67, Cole Machine Gun Kelly.
Cole Machine Gun Kelly makes the tackle on that. It's slippery.
It is. It's wet out there.
Yeah.
It's really wet out there. And it hasn't been wet for a long time, which makes everything oily too.
Yeah.
So it's that field's going to be pretty slick.
Yeah. And the ball's getting slippery. They're just not getting those crisp snaps. We actually saw that on the Chilliwack side also. So it's affecting everybody.
Yeah. So I wonder if we're going to punt here. Oh, yeah, we're going to punt. You got number 3's going back. He's going to give a shot at kicking here.
Jacob Scardaria is wearing a lot of hats for the White Rock Titans. And that's another high snap. No, he's going to throw it.
Oh, no, he's
Ball
going to get
down.
sacked.
Yikes. And that is very good positioning for the Giants. And that's really tough. Tyler Kermode, I think, was on the sack there.
54. Callum McPherson.
Callum McPherson.
Yeah, Callum got in there pretty quick.
K-Mac.
The snap he couldn't do anything with. When you want to punt, you need that snap at waist level so you can get it off right away. This was up over his head. He's reaching up for it. By the time he brought it down, the guy's already on it.
So we have a pronouncer, Jesse Howe. So I think I was right the first time. Yeah, I was.
Yeah.
Hogue, Howe. I forgot to get pronouncers. I'm kind of excited about the whole thing, and I left out a few details like how to pronounce people's names.
We're hooked on phonics here, folks.
Oh, aren't we, though? Just. Okay.
Yeah.
Looks like we got number 2 at pivot, Mafid Ramaya. There's a nice snap. Flag on the play. Handoff. Picked up a few yards. But what's going to happen?
I think it's going to be an offside on Chilliwack. It looked like there was some movement on the line by one of the receivers. It wasn't a procedure. But let's wait.
So who gets offside on the offense and who gets procedure on the offense?
O-line gets procedure, receivers,
Gotcha.
Anybody else gets offside.
Got it. You've told me that about 5 times, and I still have to ask.
Too many? Oh, I think that's too many men on the ice.
Field.
Field.
It's not that cold out yet.
Yeah.
Wait till December.
Yeah. Yeah. So, that was the call, right? Too many men?
Too many men.
Yeah. So they're going to get halfway to the goal line for free.
Halfway to the goal line for free. The White Rock has got to be careful. They're giving up penalties in very crucial areas right deep in that red zone. And it looks like we got a timeout called.
Yeah, I think Coach Matt Paisley wants to get over there and make sure they've got the right play, get another score in.
So how you been? I haven't talked to you all yet.
I've been great.
Yeah?
great. So Jesse Howe, right?
Jesse Howe.
Let's talk about the worst pronunciation ever.
Okay.
Because this guy's a buddy of mine.
Okay.
I actually coached with him this year.
Right.
His kid's great. He's great. I know him quite well.
Right.
Right. I was doing the on-field announcing in
Sure.
Abbotsford one day. Kid scores a touchdown.
Yeah.
And I score by number, whatever.
Right.
Owen Buchanan.
Buchanan?
Buchanan. Yeah. But when you're looking at the sheet and you start pronouncing the name,
Yeah, and
you
you're
know,
in a hurry, and
it kind of kicks in after the fact. You know what I mean? So, but no, I'm good. How you doing?
I'm good.
Any big? You were out to Quebec in the summer, weren't
I
you?
went to New Hampshire for camping for 4 days. We hiked up the White Mountains of New Hampshire. Presidential Peaks. Ours was Mount Madison. Very exciting time. Did with my dad, 85 years old. Took him 6 hours to get to the top. I did in about 4 because I had people who were like a little bit slow with me. I could have done it in 3.
Yeah.
My dad, 85. It was his last ever hike, the only one I've done. With the last time I did it, I was probably about 12 years old in that mountain range. And then we went to Ottawa, where my sister lives, and then off to Montreal, where I grew up, and showed my kids where I went to school and grew up in my house, and just fantastic.
Nice.
Nice snap. Number 24 stopped.
Yeah.
What was wrong with that, Matt Macri?
Jesse Howe, he wanted to cut back. I think he thought that he was pulling the defense wide enough that he could plant it and go upfield. But when he stopped to plant to go upfield, the second defender came in and cut off that hole on him. There was an opening for a split second, but he just right here he was going to cut back up there, and the defender actually stopped on a dime with him and wrapped him up nice and quick. And number 30 there, Arjun Johal. Who's a phenomenal football player in his own, and he was able to hit the brakes and grab him.
All right, here we go. In the number 20, up the middle, and that's a touchdown.
Yeah.
Number 20, Justin Hopwood, Hoppy, burst into the end zone, and we are looking at a.
Justin Hopwood.
So is that tank number 1, 2, or 3?
Is that part of me?
Tank number 1, 2, or 3? Because those fullbacks are tanks.
They're
man.
tanks.
Yeah.
Oh gosh, good question. I'm going to say tank number 3.
Yeah.
I didn't really number which tank it was. I didn't have a chance to number the tanks.
Well, and you watch this. He just plows in there so hard. It gets those shoulders low, and it's always low man wins, and he won on that one. That's for sure.
Well, they got those legs are just tree trunks, and they're going like pistons.
No.
And another missed attempt at the PAT, but still a 12-point Chilliwack lead with $1:14 to go in our first quarter. So what have you been doing all season?
Well, this year I'm helping out with the junior bantams at Abbotsford.
Did you beat us last week?
Yes, I did.
Yeah.
Well, I didn't. The team did. I didn't.
Yeah.
I don't actually get to play, but no, it was a good game. It was a hard-fought game. You guys got a really good team.
Yeah.
We were just able to keep you off the board.
We had a little trouble getting our offense connected. We want to pass the ball a bit more, and we need just a tighter connection between the receiver and the quarterback.
Yeah, and the defense on that team that I'm helping coach. I mean, I'm helping coach the defense, number one, which just makes it all that much better anyways.
Of course it does.
But the defensive coaches that were already there, Brent Buchanan and Mark Thiessen.
Buchanan, yeah.
Buchanan. are excellent coaches. And so they bring this, this group that they've been coaching for years and bringing along together. And
They won the provincials 2 years ago as Pee-wees.
They did.
Yeah, there's a nice kick.
They are
Back to June number 1. Let's see what he can do with those powerful legs. Look at these jukes. I'm loving this kid.
Yeah.
Not bad. Picks up a few yards on there. It looks like number 12 for Chilliwack. Tayton Geinger gets the tackle.
He came in like a rocket, too. And June was making a move, and Dayton said no more.
Now, you're familiar with this White Rock squad by the sounds of things.
I know a few of them,
Okay.
but I've watched them play in the provincials. I do believe it was last year that they were up in the 9-man provincials.
Okay.
And I think they may have won it. Yes, they did. Yeah.
Okay.
I'm getting a nodded affirmation over here. I've done so much football in the last little while. I don't remember all the finals and everything. But these guys are good. They're a solid team. And to watch their offense kind of stutter here to start is a little bit mind-boggling. But it's tough on teams from out in the city. Oh,
There's a nice pass, a nice catch. He's got some room on the sidelines. Can they get him out? No. Number 12, look at him pumping going. Number 3 is on hot pursuit, and he brings him down right about the 3-yard line with about 30 seconds to go in the first quarter.
well, you know what? As I'm talking, they prove me wrong.
Yeah,
right?
Jacob Jellick with a great catch and just puts on the Pistons.
And his I've heard that name 100 times before, Jacob Jellick. I think I've called it. A nice little swing pass here to the outside, and he makes a move. The corner comes down and drops his head and goes for the knockout punch, but the guy moves steps aside, and all of a sudden the corner's tackling air, and he's running down the field.
Yeah.
Great job all the way down to the 2-3 yard line. Counting seconds here in the first quarter, but they're gonna have a shot here, 3 shots at the end zone.
First and goal by the 3-yard line, and that was Connor Johnston, number 3 for Chilliwack, that got the touchdown-saving tackle.
With some wheels on him, that's for sure.
Oh, these kids are so fast. Here we go. Quarterback sneak. Did he do it? Did he get in? Doesn't look like it. He's going to have 2 more tries at the opposite end of the field. Here's a funny story. So I haven't watched a lot of football. This is going back 5 or 6 years in a long time. Most of it I watch on TV.
Yep.
So my kid starts playing, right? So I'm watching him in flag, and I'm watching him in Adam. And we go to the Husker game where the Adam teams team up with the Huskers, and they run out the field with them, and they're with the national anthem and the whole fine thing. I couldn't watch the Husker game because it was so fast compared to the Adam game that I've been watching for 2 years that I couldn't keep up with it. Isn't that funny?
It is.
And do we get it in? Pretty darn close. Ball's loose, and it's a White Rock touchdown. And that Chilliwack lead at the dying seconds of the first quarter is now cut in half, a 12-6 game, and it's getting interesting, man, Macri.
Well, and you knew it would. You knew White Rock wasn't going to be quiet the whole time. He got him through here, and he dives through, and he slams the ball down on the ground, and it comes loose. Ground can't cause fumble.
No.
The Giants bench is all screaming, he dropped the ball, But the ground, he knocked it on the ground. That's all he needs to do. Break the plane, slam it down.
Boom.
Good. So now here's going to be the key, because Chilliwack, the Giants missed both their extra points here, right? So if Titans get these extra points.
And they're going for 2 here.
They're going for 2.
He's got a man.
Yeah.
And is that June? No, and they didn't get it.
No, he's definitely not anywhere close.
So that's the end of the first quarter. A 12-6 game is getting interesting. The rain is coming down.
So the interesting thing here is, the thing we got to watch for is that the field is supposed to be shorter, but it doesn't look like they've set it up as shorter.
Shorter or more narrow?
Narrow? I thought it was only 100 yards long for 9-man, but is it 110 still? Yeah? Okay.
Still 110. Okay, we're getting the multitude of nods.
Yeah. Okay, so I'm wrong. My wife tells me that all the time.
And Wayne Bjorgi, apparently.
And Wayne Bjorgi, yep. Yeah. I'm batting 1,000 today. So. Yeah. No, I have to agree with you. Like, I played football, and then, I watch a lot of football.
Right.
And my kids started playing football, and I went back to watch a CFL game, and I was like, wow, what a difference.
Oh.
What a difference. It was so.
And the thing you noticed the difference on the most for me was the punting. And, it's going 65, 70 yards, and it's a perfect spiral every single time.
Yeah.
That's the one thing I noticed. Because, of course, you just don't see a lot of punting, between Adam and Junior Bantam.
No.
And that's, if anything, that's what blew my mind.
Well, and you're right. It's huge. The speed of the game, the kicking, It's just so much different. When we do an Adams game, the kicks are going to stay in between the 50s here.
Well, at least I like to see when they kick at Adam because 90% of the time it's on sides. Okay, number 3 got some wheels, got some moves, and
And he got
sacked
stood up.
right at the 50-yard line. Picked up a few yards. I see a good 10, 15 yards on that play, but yeah, stood up would be a good adjective.
Well, and he came around. He came around a blocker and went to put on the gas, and the defender stepped around the blocker at the same time, and it was, unstoppable force meeting immovable object.
There you go.
Right here he comes. He just steps around the defender, and bam, there it is. And it looks like it's a 6. I can't catch the
numbers
on the pile there, but that was
one thing I will thank White Rock for, and for Chilliwack, dark jerseys, white numbers.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Someone was thinking of us there, that's for sure.
From the shotgun. Oh, bobbled, wet, slippery ball, number 34. Can he get out? No, he's just going to take the loss of yards.
He's got to get out of bounds on that one there.
Jacob Bernath at pivot for that play. Are they beaking off at each other? Look at that, 30 and 34.
I'm pretty sure they both played together on border bowls.
Okay.
So maybe some
camaraderie, frenemy action. Yeah, there we go. Sure. Yeah. Do you like that play? Do you think that was a smart play? Take the loss?
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
100%. He lost the snap. The ball went down, and he got a hold of it. He couldn't get turned up the field. He doesn't have the speed for a foot race to get up the field, get out of bounds.
He's a tall, skinny kid, so I'm guessing he's got a pretty good arm. That's my guess here.
Jacob can throw very well.
There's a nice snap. Perfect. Drops back. Does he have a man? A little overthrown, and number 30 tips that. Easily could have been intercepted. And it looks like number 24 is over here with his hands up. I'm guessing he was open. I was watching the play.
Yeah, he is, but you don't throw your teammates under the bus like that.
Yeah.
Go back and let them know, hey, I'm open. Look for me on that play next time.
Yeah.
But you don't throw your teammates under the bus.
Well, he just had his hands up.
Yeah.
I probably shouldn't even said anything because now we make the poor kid look bad. He didn't really do anything wrong. But.
No.
Okay.
And he was. He was. But you got to get back into the huddle. Let him know, hey, I got that play. So the next time they call that, he's going to be looking for Jesse.
And here's a kick. Got that ball off. Not a bad one. Takes a Chilliwack bounce, and looks like Mr. June. Oh, there we go. And that's about, the 20-yard line?
Yeah.
And we got a no-yards penalty on that.
Smart.
And they're hugging.
Yeah.
Look at that, number 2, number 1.
Yeah.
Connor Johnson and June hugging. So, yeah, you're right. These kids probably play out on the border bowl.
Number 2 is Mafid. Mafid Ramea.
Oh, you're right.
And then June, yeah. They do. They play on at this stage in the game, you've played either with or against these guys for years.
Yeah.
Right? Unless you're brand new, right?
Yeah.
And there's no point in having any sort of animosity. And Mufid's another one he played on my border bowl team.
Right.
So he's played with kids all over the place, right? And so last year they're in Bantam, and Mufid, we're here in North Surrey, and they get heated, and a couple of the players get some words going, and it was tense, right?
Right.
Coming border bowl, 2 of them are on my border bowl team.
Yeah.
Right? And now they got to play together, and they got to trust each other. And it was the first practice, they're kind of like eyeing each other up. I'm like, I'm like, hey, this is going to happen through life. And you got to recognize that. What do you think the college players, university players in the States do once they get drafted to the same NFL team?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. Or rival high school players.
Yeah. Go to the same college.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Drops back. Does he have a man? No. He's going to hold that ball himself, number 3 quarterback. And picked up a few yards on that play. Gets to about as I stand up, what is that, the 45, 35-yard line?
Yeah, about there.
I have our fantastic cheer squad blocking my down markers here, so I can't see what it is, but, it's a price I'm willing to pay. So a 5-yard gain, second and 5-yard, 4-yard?
About 5 yards. Yeah, about 4. 4.75.
4.75. 3.14. It's pi. Okay.
These girls, I tell you, they come out every year.
They're fantastic.
And they practice all summer in the nice sunshine and their skirts and their ponytails and everything.
Get the hoodies.
Yeah, they think it's great. And then
somebody's offside.
By the time they do an actual cheer at a game, it's pouring rain.
You know what? This is a blessing. As awful as it is to play in the rain, the smoke, of course, we had a huge problem this summer with all the wood smoke from the forest fires. And it was really thick out in the valley for a long time, and it was like danger levels.
Yeah.
Now this rain has come along, and it's going to clear up the air. So as wet and as damp as it is, we're all breathing a little bit better thanks to it. So it's a blessing in disguise.
Well, and my dirt backyard could really use some
Oh my
moisture,
God.
I tell you.
My brown lawn.
Yeah, no, it's horrible.
Yeah.
It's horrible. And you're right. The smoke. We got almost 2 weeks without practices.
Oh,
you know.
it's tough.
Yeah.
I looked out my window one Sunday morning, and there was just smoke billowing down the street. It was the weirdest thing ever.
Yeah.
Not a bad snap. Goes for the quick pass and just couldn't turn it off. What was he doing there?
He looked like he's trying to fake a swing pass, but the ball just keeps shooting out of his hand. It's just wet out there. So now they're going to be way back. They're sitting around at the 30-yard line here, 28, 29-yard line, and it's third down again.
You know, I'm going to give an advantage to Chilliwack. If they don't kick here, I'm going to guess they don't have a special teams kicking team.
Yeah.
And I'm going to give that advantage to Chilliwack because punting a ball away can win you games.
Yeah. Yeah.
Look at that cheer squad, man. They're fantastic.
Oh.
Love it.
You know, and I'm glad they're out there. They look like they're having a blast.
They're awesome.
I just wish we could get some better weather for them.
Yeah. Well, you know, it's a long season, and it's going to clear up. So, okay, here we go. Are they kicking? No, they're going for it. They're getting deep in their own end. This is getting kind of dangerous. There's another high snap. Drops back. Does he have a man? June's got the ball, number 1. He's got some room. He's got some
nice
speed. And he's at the 50-yard line. Hold down at the offensive 50. Gutsy play by White Rock, and bang, it paid off.
Well, you know, it's a high risk, high reward type play, and it paid off this time. It hasn't a couple of times. They coughed the ball up deep in their own zone, which has accounted for the 2 scores against. But this time it paid off for them. Maybe they don't have a kicking team. Maybe the coach over there just doesn't like the word punt.
Yeah, that's true.
You know, and when you've got this kind of ability here, I mean, that was just a rocket of a throw. Great throw, great catch with some fabulous running ability after the fact, too.
June's got some wheels, man.
He does. He looks really good out there.
Dacchio Jr. I'm just going to June because that's the coolest name ever. Drops back, screen pass. Number 14 squiggles through the pivots, right through the wickets on that one. Intended receiver, Evan Petruk.
Well, it didn't look like he was going to get it off. The defender came in there really quick. So here comes the defender and jumps up. And so the receiver, I think, lost sight of it.
Yeah.
And then when he did see it, it was low and through his legs.
That's a tough catch to make.
It's a tough catch to start with, but then you get screened on it as well.
Yeah.
Makes it even harder.
All right. We have a 2nd and 10 at the 50-yard line. Here comes White Rock. We got one guy out there in pink socks. God love him. Usually we save that for October, but hey, if it works for you, it works for you. Find a look, you keep it. Here we go. Number 3 at pivot. Slot back in motion. High snap. He's going to keep it himself. He's past the line of scrimmage. He's picking up a few yards. Pushed out of bounds. I'm going to say he picked up about 6 or 7 on that play.
Well, yeah, okay. Look at where the ref's standing now. I thought he got all the way to the first down marker.
That's actually an 9-yard gain.
Yeah.
Nice.
That was a big pickup.
Suddenly we're seeing a White Rock offense come to life.
Smart move here. He didn't have anything. It was a high snap again, this wet ball. Look at the rain's just coming down in sheets out there.
It is pouring. I haven't seen it this wet since last fall.
Wow.
Or the spring. Seriously, it's been like 6 months since we had this kind of rain.
I know, right? And it's just heavy coming down. It's just tough out there. He's not getting a good snap.
There's a nice one. Nice little pitch. Number 5. He's got some wheels up the middle. Slammed to the turf by big number 56. And that was Tyler Kermode hauling down Brendan Rundawa, who had the ball. Did they get a first down, Matt Macri?
It is going to be tight here. It looks like the marker's right on the line, and it looks like he just crossed the line. So they're going to eyeball this here and say, bring me the sticks. I want to measure this for sure.
Here come the chains.
And look at good old Tatum's in there to help out. He wants to let.
What a nice young man.
A
nice Abbotsford boy.
He's so helpful. Look at it.
Ref's shooing away. He's trying to shoot him away. He's not going anywhere.
Hey, Tatum's a great young man. Like he is. He's a good football player, but he's a funny guy.
Did they pass it?
Oh,
Did
yeah,
they get
that's a first down.
By about, what, 6 inches?
Yeah.
Yeah, there we go.
3/4 of the ball. So
now, Chilliwack, their defense really held them in that first quarter. They gave them a 12-point lead. I'm seeing White Rock's offense come to life, and Chilliwack's defense better pick up and catch up. Otherwise, it's going to be a
Well, it's tough, the game's starting, and it's starting to rain. It hasn't rained in a long time. They're not used to you got to get re-familiar with the ball being wet and whatnot, right?
Yeah.
So, I mean, it takes a while to get going. Lose feeling in your hands.
Yeah.
You know, once you've lost feeling in your hands, it's not so bad anymore. When it first starts, when you're first cold and wet and that ball's hitting, it's like, oh,
Concrete.
it's concrete. It hurts.
Number 3 at pivot. One man back. He's dropping back for a pass. He's trying to find some room. He's in someone. There we go. There's a.
Oh,
Whoa. Number 12 came in to finish that tackle. Tayton Geiger.
yeah.
25 Saunders, the Golden Rhino, set that sack up. Couldn't bring him down, and Geiger just launched himself on top of there to finish it off.
Well, and you look where he went down and where the forward momentum was stopped. I don't know if that was whistled dead and they just kept going. But I mean, that was a little unnecessary though.
You think so?
Yeah.
Saunders had him high.
Yeah.
It's part of the problem is why he couldn't bring him down.
They were wrestling.
Yeah.
They were wrestling out there.
It's like a boxing match when they tie up, right?
Yeah.
That's what it reminded me of.
Yeah, but
you didn't like that move from Geiger? Didn't like it? Just say no.
the leaping frog.
The leaping frog.
That's my
Tayton,
secret. That's
the
my
leaping
secret
frog.
move. The
That's
leaping
right.
frog. Yeah. No,
Martial
I mean,
arts.
you know, they get excited out there. The whistle hasn't gone. Get them to keep going. You got to play until the whistle goes.
He's got his tailback number 5 close to him. And there's a big pitch. He's got a man, June wide open, and he's in the end zone. Peanuts. And we got a tie game, Matt Macri.
Yep.
That was a beautiful pass. A little wobbly, but it hit the target dead on.
Dead on.
And that June has got some wheels, and you're going to catch him, boy.
Well, and this looks why they haven't worked on their punt game, because this is better than a punt right here, right?
A very good point.
And he fires the ball up here, and a nice big. But June's behind everybody. Where's the safety?
Yeah.
I mean, it's the number one rule in football: safety. Don't let anybody behind you.
He broke the golden rule.
You broke the golden rule.
Gave up 6 points.
Yep. And
Well, we got a game. This is good.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. Well, I kind of figured this Titans team's got a good offense. They just needed to get used to the wet. Man, it's coming down.
And another thing that they had to shake off. I mean, half the team didn't get here till about half an hour before game time because they're coming all the way from White Rock. The kids work till 5 o'clock.
Well, you're announcing players there.
Yeah.
One of them, number 30.
And they get the 2-point convert.
Oh.
Whoa, that was a hit.
Yeah, and he held on to it.
So they pick up the 2 points, and that's a 14-12 White Rock lead.
Yeah, I hope he's okay. He got lit up like a Christmas tree on that one.
Well, he held that ball up.
Yeah,
No problem.
Catches the ball, he's in, and he just gets lit up there.
Jackson.
So
The
now
Golden Rhino.
Now they're winning. I mean, it was 12-0. What at the end of the
5 minutes ago.
Yeah. So. Yeah.
So if you're Matt Paisley,
Yeah.
and suddenly you're behind 2 points, and you got an entire 3/4 of a game to go, what are you telling your players right now?
Oh, it's a Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy right here. Don't panic.
Don't panic.
Don't
Okay.
panic.
Don't panic.
Yeah.
I read the first 3 pages of that book when I was about 12, and
You only have to read the back of it.
I couldn't quite figure out what the excitement was. Never went back to it.
You should give it a shot. It's an excellent book.
I'll take your word for it.
It's very funny, but I mean, it's the number one rule: don't panic.
Don't panic.
Yeah.
Okay.
And he shouldn't. I mean, they're playing good ball here. Both sides, offense and defense. The wet's coming. The wet's going to affect both teams. They just got to stick to their game plan, make the stops. They got to stay back on that throw. That guy's got an arm. It's massive. They got to stick back and play it.
Now, that was a nice kick. Geiger takes it right about the 2-yard line. He's in deep his own end. Does he have some wheels? He's got
he
some.
does.
Does he get some
He does.
blocking?
He's got some
He beats
moves,
another
too.
block.
Yeah.
Takes that ball down to about the 35, almost. Whoa, and is the ball loose? What happened? Is
Yeah.
it going the other way? I'm waiting for the zebra.
It doesn't look like it. I heard a whistle before I saw a ball, and the refs aren't. The refs aren't going to make a call because there was really nothing to make a call on.
Right.
Yeah, so he's pointing. It's still Chilliwack's ball. He's like, hey, everybody simmer down. It's Chilliwack's ball.
All right.
Because here we go. Dayton comes down the sideline here,
Nice.
gets wrapped up.
Whoa. That was
yeah. Sorry. I didn't see it come out there until the
Who
replay.
got it?
Yeah, but it was definitely Titans ended up with it. So
well, Chilliwack dodges the bullet on that one because somehow or other they got the ball back and they have possession 1st and 10 at about the 35-yard line. 37-yard line, I'm going to say. From the shotgun or the pistol. Handoff. Number 7 got some wheels. Look at him cut up. He's past that line of scrimmage all the way to the 50-yard line, and that's a Chilliwack first down. Quinn Van Meeuwen with some very good wheels, and that was a nice 15-yard gain.
Yeah, that was an excellent run here. Handoff on the sweep across, follows his blockers for a bit, then jumps out and makes even more yardage, 10 more yards on his own before he's finally brought down.
Yeah, that was a touchdown-saving tackle at the 50-yard line because they missed that tackle. That kid's gone.
Well, I don't know. They got some good wheels out there on the defense, I think.
Well, he didn't say, okay, fair enough.
Yeah. That's 50
Thanks for
yards.
contradicting me.
It's
Thanks,
just
Wayne
50
Biorgi. There's the snap. We got a bobble. And number 20, gracefully, Justin Hopwood. Hoppy hops on that ball. And there's the slippery, wet ball. It's coming down in torrents right now.
Well, and that's huge. This has been huge for both teams, but the Giants have had a real bad luck with the ball tonight, and they've still got 2 scores on the board, so that's okay, right?
No,
but they gotta eliminate the mistakes here.
It looks like they sort of got their signals crossed up on that handoff. They do the same play in the backfield. Looks like Jackson Saunders, the Rhino, number 20, back to Hopwood, and he picked up a good 6 yards on that play. 3rd and 4, sitting it right at the 55-yard line, or just beyond.
The Golden Rhino. Do you make up these nicknames?
I made up that nickname a few years ago. He's got beautiful blonde hair, and he parts it down the middle, a la like the 70s. It's almost feathered, and he's a beast, right? He's a big kid. Like, he's not tall, but he's broad. He's solid.
Yeah,
and we've got an injured player on number 9. It looks like he's limping off on his own. He'll be okay. He'll be back.
Yeah.
And they're throwing a towel over the ball to keep it dry.
Well, whatever you can do at this point here. I mean, I think if the team's got a towel, the center should have it in his belt to wipe off the ball every time he can.
You don't wear gloves when it's raining. Is that?
I don't wear gloves ever.
Yeah, well, I'm talking about in context of a wide receiver or a football player. You don't wear gloves?
No, I don't.
No?
I don't think
when it's wet.
No, well, definitely not when it's wet.
Yeah,
but because they just make it slick. It makes it even slicker. Right?
Okay.
Yeah.
Nice snap, good handoff. 25 up the middle. There goes the Rhino, and that's another Chilliwack first down. 2:40 to go in the first half. Keep your composure, man.
Wow. I'm not allowed to make fun of his hair, but you're referring to him as a big monstrous beast.
Well, you look at him.
Hey, I don't disagree.
Was that Jesse Howe? Was that number 25?
I think it's Jackson.
Jackson? And who's down on all fours? Someone got knocked hard.
Yeah. I mean, Jackson, this is a big hit for the Giants if they're gonna help him off the field here, because this he's an absolute stud. We just saw in that last run there.
And it looks like he's got a bad ankle. If I'm not mistaken, he's had trouble with that ankle before.
Yeah. He was rubbing his thigh too, so I don't know, maybe
Charlie
Horse?
Yeah.
So
that was a heck of a run, and that's the thing about Jackson. You love watching him, but he does get banged up a bit because he just thunders right through the D-line.
Yeah.
Like, there's no finesse. He just powers his way through. And BK will always describe him as a power back rather than a tailback. Oh,
he is. He's a definite bullback, that's for sure. But, I mean.
From the pistol. Nice. Another handoff, keeping the ball low. Number 20, Hopwood. Helmet's off. Was he down?
Yeah. They whistled him down. It looked like the ball was loose again, but they whistled him down.
Well, Chilliwack's gone to a running game, and it's working for them because they're thundering right up. It is now 2nd and probably 1, maybe even 2nd and inches to the first down on 2 carries. 2:26 to go in the first half.
You know, when there's that many inches, they call it a foot, right?
Okay. Well, I can't really tell exactly how many inches, Matt Macri. Handoff, number 24, sweeps to the outside, up the middle. He's got some room. That's a first down and then some. He's on his feet. He's pumping. He's going. Does he make it to the end zone? He does. And Chilliwack has regained the lead at 2:13 in the first half. What a run.
Well, and a great block here by number 7 comes flying out of nowhere. And just as it looked like they're going to take Howe down before he got into the end zone, number 7 comes flying out of nowhere and drops his shoulder. So here, a great big run. Howe gets the ball. Turns up the sideline.
Bang, right
breaks
there.
Breaks a couple tackles. Number 88's coming at him here, and then out of nowhere, bam, where did he come from? 7 into 88 into 4.
Quinn Van Meeuwen.
Van Meeuwen. He's just Van Duelen out there. I mean, it's unbelievable.
He's a van. He's the Econoline with a full tank of gas.
Nobody saw it coming.
No, that was a nice hit. And you know what? That's a dangerous play because if you're too far back, it's blocked from behind, right?
Blocked from behind.
But he hit him perfectly.
Shoulder to shoulder.
Yeah.
It was a clean hit, shoulder
They're going
to shoulder.
for two. Hopwood, does he get through?
Yep.
You think so? I don't know. They're not signaling. No.
No, he didn't.
do it.
I thought he was in. No.
I'm not going to. Yeah, you're not going to try and snap and kick the ball in this kind of weather.
No.
So an 18-14 Chilliwack lead, and we've got a heck of a football game here, Matt Macri.
It's really good. It's really good.
I'm gonna throw it down. I'm gonna say that the lead's gonna change hands 2 more times before the end of the night. What's your guess?
I'm gonna take the over on that one. I think it's gonna be more than 2.
More than 2?
More than 2.
Okay,
yeah.
I'm gonna say it's gonna change hands at least twice. You're gonna say more than that. So we'll say at least 3-4 times.
3 to 4 times.
3
yeah.
to 4 times.
Yeah, I think this is gonna be a back and forth. I think you're gonna see. I think it's gonna change. I think there's a possibility that it might change hands before the half.
At 2-13, that's a lot. That's a lifetime in football. I'm liking this 9-man. I'm having fun. This is a good game.
9-man's a really fast game. It's you know, when you coach 12-man for years and years and years, and you're used to having those extra bodies and those extra blockers, and you know, it's tough to get your head around. But once you figure it out, it's a lot of fun.
This is a fun game. I hope all the games are like this. This is good.
Well, yeah.
And they're evenly matched teams.
Yeah.
Like there's no one's dominating here.
Nope. 9-man. There's so much potential in 9-man for the score to change quickly.
Yeah.
So, I really enjoy every year I go up with VBN.
Right.
And go up to Kamloops for the 9-man provincials.
I've missed it the past 2 years, and my vow this year is to make it for Kamloops because it really is a fun weekend.
It's a great weekend. Some really good football.
Here we go.
Really exciting football.
Not a bad kick. And there's June. Be careful. He's dangerous, and he's going to let that ball drizzle out, and that's actually a good play.
Yeah.
What's the flag for?
Didn't touch anybody. Yeah.
They threw a flag. No one was near him.
No, the ball didn't touch anybody. It bounced straight out of bounds. So they're going to march it.
It bounces out of bounds. They throw a flag. Gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. It's got to stay in the field of play.
What is that, the 17-yard line?
It goes up to the 35. 40?
Oh, so you let it bounce out of bounds and it goes up to the 40-yard line. Gotcha. Okay. Fair enough. Okay, so we're going first and 40. First and 40. First and 10 at the 40. First and 40. They want to slow the game down a bit. Too much scoring, so they're going to change. No. First and 10 at the 40. White Rock ball from the shotgun. He keeps his tail back right next to him. Another high snap. There's a big ball. It's a wobbler. Interception. Bang. Number 2. Mafid Romaya.
No, he didn't catch it. He didn't catch it. The ref waved. The ref was right there, waved it off.
The ref said he touched the ground before he caught the ball.
Yeah, he didn't have that ball.
And that's a good, Chilliwack got a lucky break on that fumble on the punt return, and White Rock just got a really good break there.
Yeah. Yeah, you watch here, and, he throws it. It's a big bomb here. Nice big throw.
Bit of a wobbler, but who cares?
Yeah, but that's the wet, right? And then Mufi comes back in there, right through his arms, off the ground. And with the ref standing right beside him like that, he's like, he didn't even get up and try and fake it.
No.
He wasn't even trying to sell that.
No man back. Slot backs in motion. Not a bad snap. He's going to cock it back for another throw. No, he's going to take it himself. Can they keep him off the first down? Nice hit there. Whoa! And 2 Chilliwack players have collided. Anybody get hurt? No. Maybe a little bit.
Hopping around. Yeah, he's going to go.
He's hurt.
He's hurt. Hunter went right down on it. Hunter's the big O-line here. He's trying to get back into the play. And he came down right on Taten's legs.
Great tackle by the defense. And they stopped that first down. And it's a 3rd and about 4. And that easily could have been a first down. So I'm liking this. Jacob Scudera, he's a big guy.
Yeah.
He's got a good arm, and he's mobile. I like this White Rock quarterback.
Yeah, Taten's still working that leg out there. He got a lot of size landed on him there.
That was dangerous, man. That could have really blown his knee out. That was really close. He's got the sleeve on. I keep thinking he's got tattoos all the way up. Here's a pitch outside, number 5. He's got his first, maybe not.
No.
Stopped him right
No, because it was started on the 40. He only had to make the 50, and they're spawning it right on the 50.
And I don't think he got it.
Yeah, no, he's over the 50.
Oh, he's over the 50. Okay.
Yeah,
That was
over.
close.
Yeah.
Good bit of tackling there. And with your man, number 12, your boy Tayton.
Well, they got a really good block on him on this play here. Really impressed with the Titans blocking because they've had some really good blocks. They got a great block on Tayton there to allow him to get to the 50 before Tayton could get off the block and get over there and help stop him at the 50. But I thought that guy was going to go even past.
Yeah.
I thought he was going to keep going.
Yeah.
Was it number 5? Who's that?
Yeah, Christopher. No, what am I saying? Brandon Rendawa.
Yeah.
Nice wheels. Not a big kid, but he's quick.
He's very quick.
Ball is up. He has June wide open. No.
And a great defense of the play there. You had to move feed, play the ball over the top, and you had Tayton play the man underneath. Great job. Help him up, and June, you know, that was a good throw because it was only where June could catch it.
Right.
But the defenders played that perfectly.
Nice. And it's interesting, the Titans have their names on their jerseys. You don't often see that.
No. At midget, you see it more than any other level because you have a lot of turnover. And midget's usually a 3-year.
Right.
So when you have someone come in, they commit for 3 years. They wear that jersey for 3 years, right? So, but at other levels, you don't really see it too often.
Jacob Scudera, here we go.
That being said, White Rock has it on, I think, all their levels.
Oh, okay.
Remember,
Offside, yeah. There's an offside. When I first started, is this a free play?
well, yeah.
Okay. But, I mean, it looked like the slot back was offside.
He was totally offside.
Okay, so they're going to pull it back, take it back.
Yeah. Well,
Wayne Miorgi told me we don't do it because they had a problem with parents calling out players
yes.
in the VCFL. Like,
Well-
opposing team parents would be hauling out to these, 12-year-old kids because they got their names on their jersey.
Well, and that's an unfortunate thing that you shouldn't actually.
Yeah.
That shouldn't be a deciding factor, and I
No.
understand why Wayne would say that because the last thing you want.
I think that's what he told me. It was
Yeah.
a few years ago, but
and he's not wrong.
Yeah.
I mean, there's an ugly side to football,
Yeah.
just the same as hockey and baseball and all the sports. The parents are very protective and very supportive of their kids, but sometimes some of them cross the line.
yeah,
Right?
it
So
happens.
It's understandable.
Right.
That being said, calling them their name instead of some of the other names they call them isn't such a bad thing either.
There
too.
you go. Okay, slot back's in motion. Nice clean snap. He's cocking back. There's that throw. Double coverage and incomplete. So it is now 3rd and 15, sitting at the 45-yard line. And one thing for sure, with 37-9 on that clock, White Rock is not going to punt.
No, definitely not. I mean, they haven't yet. They wouldn't start now. So, I think you're gonna. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I'd be pulling my defense back and playing some prevent.
Yeah, we're going Hail Mary here.
Yeah.
We're going Doug Flutie, Boston College on this one.
Yep. Yeah, and I think the defense knows it, the offense knows it, the fans know it.
Yeah,
There's one play here.
yeah. Going deep.
Mind you, they haven't used any of their timeouts. They get a first down. I'd be calling a timeout pretty quick.
Let's see what they do. Oh, nice little pass. Can he get the first down? And he's got it, and then more. Nice little carry. Number 30 in the backfield for White Rock, Arjun Johal, holds that ball to about the 36-yard line. And 29-7.
We got a flag down here, so Arjun does a great job here. You watch him. He gets the ball, makes a nice little move here, and just jumps through the group of them. And then before he's finally brought down.
So it looks like the penalty was obviously behind the play, I'm going to guess. I'm going to take a really educated guess because where else could it be if it, wasn't actually with the play. And they're coming back, and it's coming back.
Holding against White Rock, so it's going to be 3rd and 25 here, it looks like.
Well, they're getting a 10-yard penalty. That's going to be 3rd and 25 for White Rock.
So I'm wondering, do they just air it out now? Because they still have 29 seconds on the clock.
Well, it's still the same play, right? You just got
Yeah.
to get a first down and call a timeout. You got
Yeah.
2. Might as well utilize them, right?
The tension builds. The plot thickens. The rain comes down.
Yeah.
What's going to happen?
You know, I know I made the prediction for a change in score before the half, but I'm not really cheering for that right now. So.
Well, you never know.
Yeah, well, I'd love to see
30
big,
seconds. The
see
kid's got
another
a great
big
arm.
pass play would be awesome.
He's got a great arm, and that June gets downfield. Anything can happen.
Well, see, and I wouldn't be going to June. I'd be decoying June as a streak,
Right.
Having someone go up the sideline, maybe even Arjun here on the outside or something, because they're going to be covering June. That's for sure.
And Evan Petruk on the other side. There it goes. And it's intercepted. Picked off. There we go. That was the interception that Tayton Geinger's been looking for forever.
Yeah.
21 seconds ago, Chilliwack gets the ball about the 35-yard line.
Yeah.
Interception caught by number 12.
I'm wondering what Chilliwack's going to do. Are they just going to run the clock out, take their 4-point lead into the half, or are they going to go Doug Flutie on us? What do you think?
They're not going to go Doug Flutie. There's no way. Well, I can't say there's no way, but there's no way they should go Doug Flutie here.
Okay.
If anything, I'd hand it to one of the tanks.
Right.
And just see if he can bust something open
Sure.
here.
Keep it on the ground. Keep it safe.
Maybe even number 7, who had some good wheels, because you're at the 35-yard line, your own 35-yard line. So you got a lot of ground to cover. Keep it safe. Run the clock down. Run a play or two, but
Sure.
I'm not throwing that ball.
No. I mean, it gets intercepted. You could have a problem on there. You can
Yeah.
pick six it, right? So.
Yeah, you don't want to waste a pick 6.
And you got your big man behind him. Well, there's a short pass. Batted down. One of those big linemen for White Rock got his arm up there. Looks like it was number 88. And
I
that is
don't know why I
Amir.
try to read into the minds of the other coaches, because I'm always on the wrong side of it, right?
Well, we got to fill time, Matt Macri. Let's be honest with each other here. We have to sound like
Yeah.
we know what we're talking about.
Hey,
Half the battle right there.
yeah, just as a coach, I would have never have thrown there.
Yeah.
So,
Little screen pass.
nope, not even.
He's got his man in the backfield. And he's going to throw it again. Ball is up. Not quite Doug Flutie, but look at that interception. Bang.
And now,
Number 8 for White Rock, and that is Brendan Sow.
Yeah, and now, I mean, now you're going to go back the other way. You got the lead. You just hand the ball and run it out.
Yeah.
You know.
So it's 1st and 10 White Rock, and I'm guessing it's about the 51-yard line.
Yeah. 54
54, pardon me. Yeah, thank you.
on the Chilliwack side. So I mean, and number 3, who is sorry, what's his name again?
Jacob Scuderia.
Scuderia has already shown that he can throw.
He can
that
move
length.
it. Yeah.
And June's shown that he can get down there fast and make those catches.
You're playing with fire.
Now, the defense is playing better because they're not letting June get behind him. Feed's actually Romeo's getting up and not letting the June get behind him, and Tayton's double teaming him and coming up over underneath, right? So
Okay.
they're playing better that way, but they've shown that they can do this. I don't think it was a great idea.
He's going to air it out. He's going to try. No, sacked. He was cocking back like he wanted to throw, so that pushes the ball back 11 yards to about the 50-yard line with 6.5 seconds to go on the clock.
Scuderia, you know, cocking his arm back, thought he had some time there, but that defensive line got through quick and just disrupted everything there. They actually pushed one of the blockers on top of him too. So good bull rush by whoever that was.
So it looks like they got at least one more play. I mean, it's 2nd down, but are they going to let him play 3rd down, or are they just going to, after this play, maybe call it?
After this play, they'll play the last play, and then it should be over.
Okay, my guess here is he's going to throw the ball.
The actual time's kept on the field, right?
Right, that's true. Yeah.
But we do have a trained professional up here doing the clock
Trained
today.
professional. We send him to Europe to learn how to do this. And he's cocking it back. He's got a man wide open up the middle, and no dice. Off the fingertips.
Well,
And our quarterback got knocked down there. And
we got a flag on the play, so it might be. No, it was a holding on the offense. So holding on the offense, so they're going to decline it, and we're going to twirl the flag.
There we go.
And we're out.
Well, a very exciting first half between White Rock and our reborn midget Giants. An 18-14 Giants lead, and it's been 2 changes of leads in the first 2 halves.
Yeah, that was exciting, eh?
It's very exciting. I'm
Very,
looking
very.
forward to the second half. It is Tim Amy, the incomparable Mr. Matt Macri, Canex Masonry and Landscaping, Friday Night Lights. See you in 10 minutes, folks. And we're back. Canucks Masonry Landscaping Friday Night Lights. Tim Amy and the incomparable Mr. Matt Macri. Your broadcast team. It's an 18-14 Chilliwack lead. And here we go for the kickoff. And heck, what a great first half, Matt.
It's been exciting both ways. We've had it's been really exciting in both ways. They played great defense. Wet out there, so it's making the offense tough slugging, but they're doing it.
And here's the kickoff. Nice ball. And takes a hop. Number 5 picks it up nice off the bounce. And looks like he's getting hauled down about the 35-yard line.
Yeah. He bounced around on him there, and he couldn't really get a hand on it. And when he finally did, there was enough defenders down there that he wasn't making a big return, but he got a few yards out of the deal here.
Now we got a minute, and I'm going to do a shout-out. You touched on it to start the season. A huge shout-out to our older brothers across the street, the Valley Huskers. 3-1 to start their season, and they have played some exciting football, Mr. Matt Macri.
Well, they have. They've done very well. They beat the reigning champs, the VI Raiders, at week 1.
That was a real game.
And they were losing like huge.
31-3.
Going into the half, and then or just after the half actually. It was 24-3 going into the half, and then 31-3 just after.
Here's the handoff. Number 5 charges up the middle. If he didn't get a first down, he is awfully close. And of course, that's Brendan Rundawa taking that handoff.
He's just short of it. He's about 2 yards short of the first down here. A great burst by Randawa here just to get up, break through the line of scrimmage, and get that ball 8 yards down the field, 9 yards down the field.
And you want to wonder why the Valley Huskers are so successful this year. I put it on the shoulders of Coach Bob Reist.
Oh, he's been phenomenal. He's got them all marching the same direction.
And a great job recruiting.
The defense is lights out.
Unreal. There's a handoff back to Rundower, number 5. He's got his first down and a few yards more. So that is a 1st and 10 sitting about the 45-yard line.
You know, you've got a great quarterback and Witink.
Yeah.
You got a good receiver in Dick. You got some good running backs back there. But the defense for the Huskers has been lights out. And it starts with Dawson Davis and the Kelly twins. That have been just playing some phenomenal defense there.
And they held it. What game was it? It was the 3rd game of the season. Who were they playing?
Okanagan Sun.
Okanagan Sun, and it was the defense that won that game because the offense sputtered in the second half.
For sure. But, I mean, they kept going enough. But the defense just held that Sun offense off the board.
And Cox back for a nice-looking pass over the head of his receiver, and your boy Geiger almost picked that off.
Well, he's close, but, I don't think anybody was getting that ball. That ball is way downfield. Scardaria is having a real trouble with that wet ball out there. He's got a great arm. He's got this nice big rocket of an arm, and I bet you on a sunny day, those are phenomenal balls. But
that's the tough part about having a passing game because as soon as the rain shows up, you've got a monkey wrench in the works.
Well, and that's it. I think in the summer you got to be getting your quarterback out there throwing some passes with the hose on him.
Yeah.
Getting used to getting wet.
Soak the ball in a bucket of water. From the shotgun, Scudera steps back. He's going to cock it again. Shorter pass. Missed his man. Looks like he had number 4, Thiessen, Marcus Thiessen in his sights, but the ball was just off.
Well, and I'm not sure Thiessen knew that ball was for him because he was coming on an out here. And the ball was back to the inside. So Scudera drops back here and throws the ball, and Thiessen's moving to his right, but the ball's to his left and just can't compensate and get back there fast enough. But, I mean, it's 3rd down, so they're going to do what they usually do on 3rd down and probably throw the ball.
Air it out.
Yep.
It's been working for them.
Hey, if it ain't broke.
Don't fix it. And that got them their 2nd touchdown in the first half on a beautiful passing play. So I'm going to keep my eye open for June, number 1. He's been the number 1 target so far, and he's got some absolutely beautiful hands.
Well, the defense is keying up on him. You can see that Mufid Romea there, the safety, isn't letting him behind him anymore.
Screen pass, number 5. Look at him go. Hauled down. Nice tackle. Held onto that ball beautifully.
Well, Dayton Geiger came up there, and he knew where he needed to stop him by, and he did. So it's only an 8-yard pickup there. Well, not even an 8-yard pickup, maybe a 7-yard pickup. And so just a little swing pass there, gets him out there, and then Geiger comes in and shuts him down before he can get to the first down marker.
And these kids are popping each other really hard, and everybody's getting up right after every tackle. I mean, that would knock the wind out of me like nobody's business. We got a turnover on downs. Chilliwack 1st and 10 at the 49.
It's midget level. They've taken the hits before. It's not like Adams where you gotta go and pick them up after every play. So they've taken these hits before.
There's a live ball in the backfield. Chilliwack recovers, number 7, still thundering up. Probably picked up about 3-4 yards on that play. Hand off to Quinn Van Mewen and bounced right out of his hands, right back into it.
Well, Van Mewen there's got a career as a basketball player. It looks like he dribbled that one to the outside before picking it up.
Harlem Globetrotters.
Yeah. So luckily, here he goes. Here's the handoff here. He never really gets it. It bounces up again. It bounces really high. And the Titan player, if it didn't go over his head, he was wide open going the other direction.
That was dangerous.
But Quinn was able to get his hand on it and bring it in.
And Van Mewen got banged up on that a little bit, so we're going to sub him out.
Oh, yeah, because your eyes on the ball, your head's down. He comes up with that ball and he turns around. He got 4 yards up the field too.
Yeah.
But then he just got clobbered.
Takes the wind right out of you. He'll be back. He'll be okay.
Speaking of injuries, I noticed that number 25, Jackson Saunders, was back out on the field.
He is.
For the second half, so that makes me happy to see that.
Yeah. You hate to see kids get taken out of a game. Here we go. Nice tight formation. One man back. Number 2 at pivot. There's the snap. There's the handoff. Hopwood up the middle, number 20. He's still on his feet. And loss of yards, man, Macri. Oh, who's pulling him? Who is that? Is that Saunders?
No, that's Hopwood. Or Howe.
Yeah.
Jesse Howe, yeah.
Had him by the jerseys, dragging him forward.
I don't know if that's actually allowed. I know you can't push from behind. I don't think you're allowed to drag him forward either.
Grab him by the shoulder pads and just pull him forward. So it's a 3rd and 7. Looks like Chilliwack lost a few yards on that.
Yeah.
I wonder if Hopwood should have just gone down.
Well, the whistle was going at this point.
Yeah.
You know the whistle was going because you can't drag him forward like that.
No.
So
is that a penalty? I guess not. They didn't throw a flag. It was pretty blatant. Here we go. Back to Hopwood. Woo, nice bit of work on the D line.
Yeah, big stop. And a couple flags on the play here, so I'm not sure where the flags are going to come from. I saw this one over here. I'm pretty sure it was a hold on the offense. I'm not sure where the side flag came from.
Right at the snap, too.
Yeah, it was fairly quick.
It's going to be a turnover and downs. I'm guessing I'm going to decline the penalty if it's against Chilliwack.
So, yeah. We got a holding on the offense. Yep. So that one, that's declined.
Yeah. Going the other way. Okay.
Yeah.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line for the Titans.
Because it was 3rd down, they're gonna decline the penalty, so they get the ball.
Yeah. No brainer.
Yeah. It's pretty simple. Simple math on that one.
Simple math. 2 + 2 = 4. Decline the penalty.
Yep.
All righty.
Yep.
Let's see what this White Rock Titan offense can do in the wet. They have a bit of a running game, but they don't use it too much.
Well, once again, now maybe I was wrong. I don't see Jackson out there. I thought I did see him, but now there's Howe, there's Hopwood, but no Saunders.
And there's the pitch to number 5, Rundawa. He's got some wheels. Looks like he's going to get a first down. And he just gets it right to the 50-yard line. A nice carry. 10 yards by Rundawa, and that's 10 yards, all you need.
Well, this Rundawa is something else. He's quite the football player. I've seen him play for a number of years now. And he's just got some wheels and some moves to him here. He gets a nice little pitch out here, brings it in, and does a nice step outside and then cuts back to the inside. Doesn't quite break the tackle.
Keeps his feet moving.
Gets about another yard or two. His blocker, though, number 14, was just kind of standing around enjoying the show. You got to put body on somebody.
He had a lot of room on that outside. Like the O-line's containing beautifully.
Yeah, the O-line's definitely giving him the edge. I thought 14 there could have, if he'd gone to the outside of 14, I think 14 would have picked up that inside block.
Oh, off the fingertips.
Yeah, and it was a forward pass, so that's whistled down. It's okay. That's okay if that's a backwards pass because then it's still live, right? You dribble it a little ways and off you go.
There you go, but forward pass. And it looks like our man, Mr. Saunders, doesn't have his helmet on the sidelines.
Yeah.
So he's hoping he can get in at least the 4th quarter. Oh, he is doing
Yeah.
sprints back and forth. I'm guessing it's a Charlie horse.
I'm thinking that too.
Yeah.
Poor guy.
Well, it's, he plays it hard. Like there's no finesse. It's boom, up that middle, up that gut.
Yep.
All right, White Rock ball, 2nd and 10, the 50. High snap. There's a handoff to June. He's got wheels. Can he get to the outside?
Oh.
And he picks up 4 on the play, and that was number 3 for Chilliwack, Connor Johnston, pushing him out of bounds.
Well,
nice hit.
Number 3 there comes around and goes to make the hit and just gets dropped to the ground here. Like June's running hard. Kind of had a trouble getting a handle on the ball. Comes around the corner, and number 3 comes down and bam. And he doesn't really do much besides knock June sideways.
Right.
That makes him step out of bounds. That was a hard hit.
And June's back at it like nothing happened.
Yeah.
These kids are so resilient.
You start getting used to it after a while, right?
Yeah, you build up a defense.
Yeah, that's huge.
There's an offside.
Yeah, the slot. Yeah.
I think one of the slots went too early.
Yeah. It was June was way over the.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I mean, if Chilliwack's going to decline this, it's 3rd down. So.
Oh, here we go. Yeah.
Maybe a turnover on downs.
Deja vu all over again, Matt Macri.
Yeah.
Almost exactly the same spot on the other side.
On the other side of the center line. Yep.
It's kind of creepy. 51-yard line. 40. No, what am I saying? 46-yard line.
46.
Again, math. That's why I go into broadcasting, because you can't do math.
Math, the enemy.
The enemy. Okay, here we go. 1st and 10, Chilliwack. My guess, Chilliwack's keeping this ball on the ground. That's my wild, crazy prediction. From the snap. Underneath the center, one man back.
They've got it in all nice and tight here, so the pitch
There's
to
the
the outside.
pitch. We got an offside.
Yep.
Number 24. Thunder's up to the 50-yard line. Jesse Howe.
Yeah.
We'll see how they call it.
Yeah.
Yeah, procedure.
Procedure on the offense. Can go back 5 yards.
Repeat first down.
Yeah. March back and repeat.
5 minutes into the 3rd quarter, and miraculously, no one has scored. It's a rarity for this very exciting football game.
Yeah, this 3rd quarter's gone quick actually, and nothing big happening.
Well, if you're Chilliwack, you want to protect that lead. You want to add to the lead, but you want your defense to really shine here.
Yeah.
And, of course, White Rock, obviously, the opposite. Tight formation. Oh, another flag off the Hopwood this time. He's pushing forward. He's getting some yards, maybe about 3, but I'm wondering, is they off?
Well, it's gonna come back. It looks like it was a hold. So. Oh, they're waving it off.
Nope.
Yeah.
2nd down.
2nd down.
So he picked up more than 3 yards. Pardon me, he picked up about 8 yards because he's
Yep.
past the original line of scrimmage.
Yeah.
So nice little work there by number 20, Justin Hopwood, with the power legs pushing forward.
Yeah. Yeah. So I'm wondering why they threw the flag and then waved it off there. I don't know what the issue was there.
Yeah. Somebody panicked.
Somebody panicked.
Chilliwack's taking a really tight formation. Look how they're not spreading out.
No, not at all.
Yeah.
Well, they've gone to a power run game, so they're keeping everybody in nice and tight. Get some good blocking going on there, and
off to 24.
try
Just
to
he
get
cut
the
up,
outside edge.
and he got a bit of yardage there. He's to the 50-yard line. That's a 3rd and 6 for Chilliwack. And they got to pick up 6 yards on this next, or it's a turnover and downs, or they kick.
Yeah, I've seen this tactic before in 9-man balls of pulling it in really tight, so you can pull the defense in really tight. But you usually do it when you've got a really fast tailback.
Okay.
Like their runners are quick, but they're not those speedy tailbacks.
Yeah.
So it's like
the light sort of juking, like the Junes of the world.
You want to try and get outside, but what's happening here is their big guys are coming up and then turning up field way too soon.
Yeah.
And try to hammer through. So I mean, we ended up they got the 8 yards the first time, but then only 2 yards after that,
and no yards here.
And no yards here.
So it's a turnover and downs at the 50-yard line, and White Rock takes over the offense.
Yeah.
I would have thrown. You know, if you repeat first down on a penalty, try and get the 10 yards.
I don't disagree with you there.
Yeah.
I don't disagree with you. But I think that's because they were long. Remember, they got
Yeah,
the 5
exactly, right?
They were 15 yards, right? And they got 8 on the run on that play. So, but in the rain like this, you're going to limit your throwing. The way they pulled it in really tight to that power run game, but then they're trying to sweep to the outside with the power runners.
Yeah.
I think they should stick to up the middle and then pound the yardage.
White Rock says goodbye to the pistol and the shotgun. There's a handoff right up the middle. And number 5 pulled right down to the line of scrimmage.
Yeah.
Nice play by the Chilliwack defense.
Okay, and then so the flip side here is you've got Rwanda, who's one of the speedy, quick guys, right? And you've pulled in tight, and you're running a power game.
Yeah.
A naked power game. He's got no fullback in front of him. That kind of threw me there. So.
And from the snap, right into the center too.
So I understand that there's a difference in strategy from the 12-man to the 9-man game, and I've never coached 9-man,
right.
So I question a lot of the stuff that they do more out of a lack of experience.
Yeah.
Than saying that they're doing it wrong.
Right. There's a handoff. Junjun in the backfield. He's got some moves. He's got some wheels. He's got some space. Look at this. Look at him go. Gets the first down. That was a high tackle. Could have been a horse collar. Wasn't called. But number 2 for Chilliwack, Mufid Romaya, pulled them down. But Junjun gets that first down. It's 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line. They're in the offensive zone.
Look at the wheels he's got here. Comes across, takes the ball, and gets turned up the field really fast, and just turns on the Jets. Big block right there.
Oh, huge.
Before he is taken down by Romaya.
That was it wasn't, he got his whole heart right around.
Yeah.
So it wasn't a horse collar.
No, the horse collar, you got to reach into the pads and pull backwards.
Yeah.
And I think now it's even if you grab the jersey above the numbers and yank backwards, but it's got to be that change of direction. Whether it's backwards, forwards, it's got to be that sharp change of direction.
From the snap, handoff back. Ooh, live ball, fumbled. Does Chilliwack get it?
We got a fumble.
They're pointing like they do.
Well, let's see what the Zebras say.
Ruling on the field is
Titans came up with the ball, so I don't think it's going to change hands there. Well, even the refs having a hard time holding on to the ball.
It looked like Chilliwack got it, but I guess obviously we're wrong.
Here comes that Junjun run. A great run here.
Oh, and you're right. That block was just sweet.
Yeah.
It's going the other way. Chilliwack's ball. 1st and 10 on the 40.
Obviously, the ref on the far side saw something here that we can't see from this angle.
Yeah.
But you see, you got Hopwood up there pointing right away. Hey, we got that. But then the Titans player came up with the ball. So, wow, we're playing this second half right in the middle of the field here for us. Thanks, guys.
This vantage point's fantastic.
I don't have to stand up and stretch my eyes at all.
So not a lot of offense. I think the rain has a lot to do with it. I know Chilliwack's going to want to protect that lead, but 4 points is a tough lead to protect.
Well, right now it's a matter of protecting the ball.
Yeah.
Yeah. In this kind of weather, you want to really protect that ball.
Eat that clock.
Yeah. They've pulled in tight. They've abandoned the throwing game altogether, and it's just going to be a power.
And there's
run.
another snap, and there's another bad snap, and Chilliwack looks like they recovered.
Yeah.
So it's going to second probably in about 12. I'm guessing they lost a yard or two on that.
At least. Romea loses a snap here, but he gets it on the bounce as he gets tackled.
It's so wet and slippery.
Yeah. Yeah. They've pulled in tight. They've got the power run game going. They've abandoned the throw altogether. They're making the pretense that they may throw the ball. And they're challenging the Titans to stop them, which they have in the second half here so far. There hasn't been very many first downs for the Giants.
And where's that ball? Look at this. They're having a heck of a time out there.
Yeah, it's just bouncing all over the place on them.
It's so wet. So what's Chilliwack going to do here? They going to punt?
I don't know if they've got a punting game. I haven't.
Well,
seen
it was Mr. Saunders.
Yeah.
Right, and he's doing wind sprints on the side. He's going to stretch that leg out.
So they're taking out the big guard. So I'm not sure what they're going to do here. And someone's going back
with gloves. Number 5, Christopher Hayworth.
As a
Hallworth.
as a coach, as soon as the rain starts, I'm like, gloves off, guys.
Gonna kick, nice.
Yeah,
right there. Jump
right
on
there.
it.
Right there.
That's a slippery bean, my friends. There's
Yeah.
the end of the third quarter.
That was a quick quarter. But you got to lose those gloves in this weather.
Huge role in tonight's game.
Yeah.
Yeah. Is he taking his gloves off, walking towards the end zone, the sideline? Yeah, they're coming off.
Yeah. Yeah.
Too bloody wet.
Right through his hands, and it's unfortunate. It was a perfect snap.
It was.
And we haven't seen many of them tonight. So
No.
it was bang on.
But
And he's upset with himself. He's throwing his gloves over the side. Stupid gloves.
darn gloves, $40. What I pay for?
I love watching when he coaches, especially at the Pee Wee JV level. You get the kids show up, they got brand new gloves. Right?
Yeah.
And the fingers are like straight up, right?
Yeah.
I got new gloves, coach. I got new gloves. And then they go to catch the ball and it bounces or they miss it. And they look at the gloves like it's all your fault. Darn you, darn you, darn you.
I bought my kid brand new gloves last year.
Yeah.
One game in, he's down to one glove. How do you lose one glove? What are you thinking? Can I have gloves this season? No.
Yeah.
You've got to pay for it. You want gloves? Go buy them yourself.
All through coaching. My kid's birthday's in July. And
Nice pitch. June in the backfield, number 1. Don't think he got any yards there. I think the Chilliwack D spoiled the party.
Well, you look like he made one too many spin moves and made himself dizzy. I'm not sure what happened here.
It's coming back up.
He gets pitched to the outside. And he comes back this way, and then he starts running across. He's like, "Oh, I'm gonna go this way." Oh. And then number 4 is like, "What are you doing? Why are you running forward? What are you doing?" You got to get in there and block for him.
Yeah. He was on his own.
No, my son's birthday's in July, Christmas in December. He got a set of gloves December, July, all the way through football.
Right.
Guess what? I don't have to do that anymore.
No.
No.
Is he out?
He's out.
Midget?
He graduated. He's not playing midget this year. He's going to college.
Number 1, June, coming around. He's got some room, and that's a first down.
Oh, easily, yeah.
And we're on the 10-yard line, and he throws the ball down. Yeah.
He's pointing.
First down.
That was a great run. Junju's a lot of fun to watch play here. And you watch, he comes across here, and they pitch the ball out to him, and off he goes. Gets around, gets the first down, and now he can play. Now he cuts inside. Now he makes a move and gets another 5 yards. But once he knows he's got that 10 yards, he's got the first down, then he can play. But he was all business, get that first down.
So is he playing?
No, he decided to take the pre-app electricians program at UFE.
Nice.
And he's doing that and then working in the evening. So he wants to focus and make sure that he does well with that.
Right.
So he doesn't want to mess it up by having, worry about work and practice.
Where's June going? Is he in the end zone? He's in the end zone. Look at that triple effort. Fantastic.
Yeah, he willed that. He willed that into the end zone.
So that's a 2-point Chilliwack lead.
Gone. No, it's a 2-point White Titans lead now.
Titan lead. What am I saying?
With the extra point to come.
With the extra point to come. So good on White Rock. They got the ball, and they're waving over somebody's injured. And that looks like number 3 for Chilliwack, Connor Johnston.
That looks like a number 2, yeah.
It's a number 2. I'm having trouble reading the jersey.
Yeah,
He's grabbing the leg. He's in a lot of pain.
Typically, Mufid has the long white sleeves, but I saw that he'd taken them off at half.
Pointing at his knee?
No, that's not Mufid, no. That's 3, Connor Johnston.
Yeah, Connor Johnston, okay. Putting any weight on that leg? A little bit? A little bit? Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
And you get they get that drive there where he goes, slamming into the end zone. June really, was knocking bodies out of the way. Solid runner, really low center of gravity, same as the tanks that are running for Chilliwack here.
Tough to tackle.
Tough to tackle and hits hard. These guys aren't afraid of laying a lick to get a yard, right? So.
All right, we're going for the PAT here. It looks like they're going for 2.
And he's getting carried off.
So White Rock abandoning the kicking game. They're going for 2. There's the snap. Ball is up. Does he have a man? And it was in the breadbasket. It looks like they knocked it out.
Oh, yeah, number 2, Mufid Romea came across, and the Titan player thought it was in the breadbasket and was pocket catching it.
Yeah.
Right? And Mufid comes across. So here's the throw. Nice big rainbow up in the air. And the one defender's got the guy, and he's
it bounced right out.
Yeah. Mufid came across and hit him as the ball hit his arms. And number 7, who is Quinn
Van Mewen.
Van Mewen, got him from behind, so they kind of double-teamed him there. But they got that 2-point lead, and now Chilliwack hasn't been doing much on offense in the second half here.
Well, they need to turn it up because now they're down 2 points as opposed to being up by 4 points. and they got 10:05 in the game to get that lead back and protect it.
All right. So
That's one. I said
one.
2.
You said 2, and I said at least 3.
3. So, yeah.
So, I mean, by your ruling, Chilliwack's going to win. By my ruling, Titans are going to come back. And
Well, you
win.
said 3 or 4.
3 or 4, yeah.
Yeah. Well, we'll see.
Yeah. So
we got 1, so we're both right
yeah.
so far.
I'm semi-right.
until one of us is wrong.
I'm semi-right. It's like having an argument with the wife.
That's right. It's our show, our rules.
Yeah.
Yeah. Get used to it. It's a long season.
Are you here every Friday night?
Every Friday night, baby.
My JV team is playing on the 21st. Right here.
Nice.
Friday Night Light, September 21st. My JV team. I'm going to be sitting here with you.
Who's you're playing red? Because our
red.
our JB Blue is the last game of the season in October. I got to wait all season to get my Friday Night Light game calling my kids' team.
Oh, jeez. Are you serious?
Yeah. Last year at the 25th anniversary, we had the 2 JB teams starting off Friday Night Lights.
Right.
And that was a great game. Remember that one?
Yeah. I was here
it's
for
good.
that.
500 people here. It was just fantastic.
It was packed.
So now we got to wait to the end of the season to get the 2 JB teams on a Friday night game. I'm guessing they're both pretty evenly matched teams. We're playing tomorrow at about 11:30 or 12:30 or 1. 1:30.
Yeah.
1:30. I'm here all day, so
Chilliwack.
Chilliwack. So, yeah,
Oh.
if you're around, come on, watch the game. I guarantee it'll be good.
We'll be out in Meadow Ridge playing them.
All right. Not a bad kick. Takes a White Rock bounce, a little bit of patience. Number 2 picks up that ball. No, it's number 12. Jukes around. And go down, Mr. Geiger. You're going to either fumble it or get hurt.
Yeah.
And down he goes. We're about the 36-yard line, 34-yard line.
No, you get spun in a circle like that. It's best to put 2 hands on the ball and drop to your knees.
Yeah. I thought he was going to go out of bounds.
Yeah.
But I think the defenders prevented him from doing that.
Well, you get
Good patience on that.
He picks up the ball here, and a good block there to kind of make a move on that guy. But then here, I thought he was going to go out of bounds, but then he just keeps trying, and he's just getting dragged around in a circle before he's finally, I think a 4th player came in there and laid a hit on him. The good thing is it could hold on to the ball.
So Chilliwack takes over at their own, what are we going to say, 36-yard line? And now they have 2 kids on the DL bench. So we're going to see out of 9 men with 19 players how they adjust. And that's a disadvantage for Chilliwack because they're down by 2 points and the clock's starting to tick and they got to get up that field.
Yeah.
There's a nice handoff. Goes to fake. Dekes a block. That's a nice. Can he do it? Can he get to the first down? Very close. Good improvisation by number 2, Mafid Romaya, on that play.
Good, very good. And, at number 55, Michael DiGustini is an excellent end. He comes off here really quick, and he makes this move, and he doesn't usually miss on that or overcommit like that. I had him on my Boardable team. He's a phenomenal end. But Mufid makes a great little sidestep on him, and he overcommits on the tackle. That should have been a sack for a loss. Giants got lucky on that one.
Yeah, they got about 8 yards on that play. Second and 2, coming up to the 40-yard line. Hand off. Here's Hopwood, number 20. He's got that first down and more. Look at him thunder all the way to the 50-yard line. Nice bit of running. First down, Giants.
Yeah. You got Hopwood there really, really got on his bike and rode. Yeah, saw the opening and just took it.
It's fun to watch. These kids, you like the finesse, the Junes. I'm starting to like the power, too.
The power is fun.
Yeah.
The power is always going to be fun. I mean, and this is what when you're watching the NFL, these are all power backs that are there, too. Yeah, you get the little third down backs and whatnot, scats that come out of the backfield, but the fun guys to watch are the tanks up the middle.
Oh, yeah. Here we go. From the pistol. Keeps it himself. Nice bit of tackling, number 52, Johnny Stevenson. Johnny on the spot in the backfield, and it's 2nd and 13 now for Chilliwack.
Well, design keeper play here. He fakes the handoff, rolls out, and got one good block, but nobody picked up Stevenson.
Wham.
And Stevenson picked up Romaya really quick.
Plays for White Rock. Sounds like Richmond. Huh? Here we go. 1 man back in the pistol. And there you go to Hopwood. Goes to the outside, getting some good blocks. On his feet. That was
Ball carrier, number 20, Justin Hopwood. with a
nice bit of carrying
Yeah.
there. Third now and about 6. They were a few yards back, and he picked up a good 7 yards on that play.
Yeah, no, that was a really good run here by Hopwood. To
Got
get
hammered too.
to get out there. Well, no, that was a Romeo play.
Oh, yeah,
play
yeah.
before. But yeah, Hopwood there. He broke through a couple of tackles. I thought he got lit up at the line of scrimmage, but he still made 3 yards past that.
Nice. And now Chilliwack's going to need one more run like that to get that first down. Otherwise, it's a turnover. Let's see what they can do from the pistol. And he's going to drop back to pass. Are you kidding me? He's got his man. No. Right off the mark. So that's a turnover on downs, and Chilliwack needed that first down.
Yeah. And number nine did a good job. Is that number 9 or 8? I can't tell on the Titans there. Is it a 9 or an 8? Oh, it could be one of either.
Yeah.
I think it was number 9, Tae-Young An, who just played the body. Yeah, it was number 9. So well here, and didn't touch him, but didn't let him get back to the ball either, you know. And he played the man very well. The throw was to the inside. He kept himself between the receiver and the ball. Great defensive play.
Yeah. Could be the defensive play of the game at 6:36 and a 2-point lead for White Rock.
Well, and this is going to be a huge drive. How much time is White Rock going to eat up? Are they going to get a score? Right? Are you going to see him even throw the ball in this? They may just keep running it. You know.
It'd be crazy not to run it to June in the backfield. Yeah. He's got some wheels. Look at him cut to the outside.
Yeah.
Very close to a first down, if not bang on.
Yeah. Yeah. No, and then this is going to be. You're going to see a lot of this here. Is he's going to. They're going to go left. They're going to go right. They're going to go left. They're going to go. They're going to fake left and go right. And this is just the way to do it now. This is going to be if they do this right, proper clock management. They should be able to get out of this half.
Yeah.
Dude, watch this here. It's. I'm laughing. I'm sorry. He gets out there. And it's like he put the ball in front of him and he just shot out of his hand like a mind of his own.
I'm wondering if one of the on an arm or something.
Yeah, must have popped it somewhere there.
Yeah.
But it was like the ball had a mind of its own because his arms came out and the ball shot up. It was like the ball wanted to go.
All right, here we go. From the shotgun. He's got his one man back. And it's June. There's the shovel. Does he get past? No, nice defense, number 20. Flags everywhere.
Yeah, I think he's going to get a horse collar on this one here.
You think? Oh, 15 yards.
Yeah, I think that's going to be a huge penalty on Hopwood here. You just watch the change of direction here that Jun's going, and then all of a sudden, he's dragged down. If it not by a horse collar or face basket, he's laying on the ground looking like he's in a lot of pain right away there too. So I'm not sure.
You got a good eye. I didn't see it myself.
They're helping him off the field over there, and he looks like he's pretty rough. So,
yeah, horse collar. Yeah, you got a good eye.
Yeah. Well, it's just the way that he spun and went down. You can really see those things after a while.
5-yard penalty?
15-yard penalty.
15. 5. Oh, there was a holding play in White Rock.
Offset
Okay.
holding play. So it's still
Net
a first
gain of 5.
Still a first down though. And that hurts the most.
At 4:09 on the clock, with a 2-point lead. We'll see what goes on. Can Chilliwack force a turnover, or White Rock keep it rolling? Easy for me to say. Pass to number 30, a little screen play. Is he out of bounds? He is now. Picked up some yardage. Nice little play there, and that was, pardon me. I saw number 20. Did I read that?
No,
number 30.
30, Arjun Joe Hall.
30 decent gain there for White Rock. It's going to be second and.
It's got to be at least a 6-yard gain for White Rock.
Yeah. Looks like almost 7 there. Just bad angle on the sticks, but
And good on Joe Hall. He bubbled that ball to catch it.
And got it.
And still got a good easy 6 yards.
Stuck with it and got out of bounds. Bless you.
Pardon me. I'm a little parched. Not enough water in my trailer to start the game. Bring that up with Bjorgi.
Are we out over there, are we?
We are. Okay. Handoff underneath the pitch in the backfield. Number 1. What's he doing? And he's hauled down. A nice, clean tackle by number 7, Manmuin, who got injured. He's back in the game.
Yeah. It was June who got injured and is back in the game too.
Correct.
They got him running backwards here. I don't know if that horse collar's got him scared or whatnot, but it's the first time we've seen him running backwards tonight.
And that was a big loss of yards. It's 3rd and about 11 now, and it was, I think, 2nd and about 4.
And there's Arjun's catch from earlier. He kind of bobbled it and got up the field. So now it went from a 2nd and 4 to a 3rd and 11.
But we've seen White Rock do this before, and they got a good arm, and they're close to that end zone.
They are very close to the end zone. They do got a good arm. They just need a first down, so they don't even have to make it to the end zone. They don't have to make it to about the 10-yard marker there. There's only 2.5 minutes left. They're eating time right now, dragging out their huddle. Their huddle. The coach is smart. He's going to wait for the countdown and call a timeout. I see the refs trying to get things going out there, probably because he's soaking wet. But right now, it's just.
What are they going to do?
Yeah.
Taking the snap.
Use up as much time as possible.
And they're keeping it on the ground. Number 30. Does he get it? And that's a turnover on downs for Chilliwack.
Yeah.
Did somebody lose a jersey out there?
It looks like it. I don't know how he ended up without a jersey on.
That is weird. Okay, it looks like a turnover on downs. Handoff to number 30, Arjun Johal.
Where did the jersey go?
Number 30, Archie.
Like
Somebody lost a jersey on the field.
Is it on the field?
No, it's all tucked up. It's all tucked up.
Oh, it
underneath.
got bunched underneath him.
Yeah. Maybe pulled up over his head because it looks like the back plate there, doesn't it?
It does, though. But it's still on. Okay.
I don't know how that works out.
Coach is looking at him. Okay, and it looks like Chilliwack's called a timeout. Here comes Matt. Is Paisley on the field? No.
Well, you got two minutes and a lot of ground to cover.
It's wet. So there goes the passing game, or makes the passing game a lot more challenging.
Here's where Smokey needs the bandit right here. They need to get down that
Eastbound
field.
down. Keep on trucking. I've had that song in my head for 2 days.
All the tributes to him are just phenomenal.
Oh, yeah.
We do without the Cosmo picture all over the internet, but
That was a long time ago. He was a kid.
he wrapped himself in a fur rug.
You know what? My favorite, I'm glad you mentioned Burt Reynolds. My favorite movie will always be Hooper, where he's playing the stuntman.
Oh, yeah. That was phenomenal.
That was a great movie.
I'm sorry. I went and saw Cannonball Run in the theater when I was a kid.
Oh, my first ever date in grade 7. I took a girl to see the Cannonball Run.
And we shouldn't have been there because it was definitely not a PG movie, right?
I don't think it was too racy. I don't recall.
What are you talking about?
Cannonball Run?
Oh, yeah, you got to watch that again. That's all.
Oh, the two women in the Lambo. Yeah, okay, yeah.
Yeah. No, it was a great show.
It was.
Yeah, but it was one of my favorite movies ever.
Yeah.
So, and Deliverance. I mean, you can't go wrong with that movie. That was great.
Yeah, that was a little darker.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah, this was his big breakthrough. And he became the celebrity of Smoking the Bandit. But
Yeah.
Hooper would always be my favorite.
Yeah.
I mean, the clothes alone of the 70s was just too funny.
Yeah.
The stuntman beating the bejesus out of himself. Okay, so it was a timeout. Paisley was on the field. I wasn't wrong. Okay. 2:01. 2-point White Rock lead. Chilliwack at their own 20-yard line or thereabouts. Let's see what they can do. And there's a handoff going to Hopwood. And he's got some room on the outside. Did he get the first down? He's pretty darn close. That's a good 8-yard gain.
Yeah, it was a good 8-yard gain. Yeah, I don't think he's got a first down, but he picked up about 8 yards on that play. Hits it hard here. And it looks like about 3 yards. He's in the air.
Yeah.
And you watch this here. He steps to the outside, turns on the gas, and someone goes down low on him. Oh, no, he wasn't really in the air. He was sliding across on his knee. But
2nd and a foot for the first down. They're going from the pistol. And a bit of a high handoff, but Hopwood gets that first down nonetheless. And that was a very good tackle. It was at our man, June number 1. Took his legs right out from underneath him. Chilliwack's at their own 40-yard line. Buck 40. Clock's running, but they're moving the ball.
Well, it's number 9. On was in there with the hit as well as June and On got in there and shut that down in a hurry.
Come on, folks. Let's get behind these boys. Let's make some noise.
You can see the breath. Look at the vapor coming off the team at the huddle there. That's a pretty cool shot.
It's cold out there. It's wet out there. Nice and dry in here.
A little bit of a throw up the middle. Number 24, they got Up the middle. 24 hanging on to that ball like his life depends on it.
Yeah.
Beautiful catch. Jesse Howe.
He kept pumping those legs, but he wasn't going anywhere.
Beck 17. They're moving up the field, but they're still at midfield.
It's such a tight game, and the on-field announcer, he's getting excited here. He's getting pumped up over there.
God forbid his kid gets another touchdown. We'll never hear the end of it. It'll blow out the speakers.
I love the enthusiasm, the excitement. I mean, the midget ball's back in Chilliwack.
Yeah. There's the handoff. Back to Hopwood. Nice. Dodges the tackle. Still on his feet. Look at him go. And that's got to be a 3-yard gain. And number 34 is down. It looks like he's hurt.
Yeah. Oh, he went down hard there. He went down hard. I didn't see what happened, but he's not moving.
I'm guessing he got a pretty hard block.
We got number 34, Mr. Jacob Knapp down on the field.
So that's
he's calling for a hand right away too.
And that's a 5-yard gain. Second at the 54.
Please take a knee.
Yeah.
And yeah, I didn't see him I was watching the play, so he must have gotten blocked real hard. 52 seconds to go. He's not moving. Yeah, it's a bit tense.
I've known Jacob for about 5 or 6 years now. His dad's one of the trainers for ABC Border Balls, and I think I'm a big fan of Jacob, and I think he was a good friend. And he got hurt a couple years back, 2 years back, at one of the Border Bowl games in Lethbridge. And I don't like seeing this at all.
No,
it worries me.
Can we see the hit?
No, that's him playing something else from earlier.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
He hasn't moved. Yeah, that's the scary part. He hasn't moved.
Yeah.
What's going to happen? 52 seconds to go.
They're getting the kids off the field out of the rain.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And someone's on a phone.
Players are going to return back to their benches, and we'll be back.
All right. It looks like a bit of a delay. Mr. Macri, it might not be a bad idea for us, you and I, to sign off.
Yeah. Yeah. So they're heading over. I think they're heading over to open the gate. So it's probably going to be calling the bus.
All right. Tim Amy, Matt Macri, Canucks, Masonry and Landscaping, Friday Night Lights. We have an injury timeout, or injury delay, pardon me. We'll be back when we're back. And
stay tuned.
Stay tuned.
someone out there that is actually a paramedic or a
Are you
nurse.
sure?
Yes, they have
Yeah,
to.
they have to have
They
medicine
have to, all of
team
them have to
member.
have
They do.
oh yeah, big time. They have to have somebody on field that
I'm
is,
assuming it's that woman.
yeah,
So
probably.
much is initiated.
Same thing as the coaches, they all gotta go through training, they all know that you don't move them, you don't do whatever you do. And it's the one thing I have to say about football, right? When we talk about So you're on them, I'm on them. Where are you? Field, wide open? Okay. Just gonna go to the bench. Looks like we're waiting for an ambulance. Yeah, it doesn't look like they're trying to move him at all. Fall at all. No. Blankets, that's an imitation of waiting for the ambulance.
Well, they're probably soaking wet. I'm like, now he's not moving, so he's freezing. Or the Or Jerome. No, I just wasn't sure if the refs were going to be. They're probably going off to
They're
see
gonna go sit down and have a break, wait for the ambulance.
Well, I actually need to talk to Tim, maybe some from Jessica first, because she may take to me birthday.
And we're back. Okay, so after a very long injury delay, we've reset the clock at a minute 20. And no news that we have that we can offer up on the injured player other than it's Jake Bernath. So we're going to resume. It's second down at the 54-yard line. Chilliwack's ball. A minute 20, they're down by 2 minutes. 2 minutes, they're down by 2 points. Pardon me, it's been a long game. And Chilliwack in the shotgun, and here we go. And there's the snap. There's the handoff back to Hopwood. And White Rock was in the backfield almost immediately. What happened there, Matt Macri?
Well, he got wrapped up and driven backwards, so his forward momentum stops, whistle goes, even if he tries to hand off the ball after the fact here. He gets in here, wrapped up, and then the ball came out.
Right.
So they're getting quick whistles here tonight. I mean, there's been a couple of times where the ball's gone to the ground, but the whistle's already gone.
Right.
You know, sometimes the whistle's quick, sometimes the whistle's slow. But if the whistle goes, the play's dead. It doesn't
Correct.
matter what happens on top of that.
Right. The White Rock got in that backfield awfully quick. They it blew past the defense.
Well,
or
yeah,
the O-line.
The blockers there. The blocker just was non-existent.
Yeah.
So both teams are fired up to get the last minute out of the game here. So.
Ooh, number 24 in their sights, and ball underthrown to Jesse Howe. Chilliwack's running out of time.
There was a whistle there, and it stopped the play. So I think it's going to still be second down. Maybe the play wasn't whistled in yet, and they snapped the ball. Not sure what happened there, but.
Now, what's the referee signaling?
He's asking for 1 minute on the clock. 102?
It looked like he had a 2 up, yeah. 2 fingers. Okay. All right. And Brent Davies, number 10, is on the field, and I can't recall if I've seen him on the.
Well, no, he seems to be in the position of where Jacob Bernath was playing. So
Right.
They got him out here now.
Brant played up until junior bantam, went to basketball and hockey, and now he's back playing football. And it looks like Chilliwack's in trouble in the backfield here, and that's a live ball. And who's got it? Who's got it? Even if Chilliwack's got it, it's.
Yeah, Chilliwack's got it.
And Brant Davies, first play of the game, comes up with the ball, so good for him. But this is.
He got swarmed really quick, and he tries to dump the ball down to Hopwood, who went in to try and block for him. So kind of Hopwood turned his back away, didn't really see it happen, and the ball went scrambling. They're lucky because one of the Titans came in and tried to play it off the hop.
And he would have been gone.
He would have been gone.
Yeah.
Everybody is going the other direction. So, I mean, and so Coach comes in here, and
we got a timeout, yeah. They're settle their boys down.
Yeah.
Third and very long for Chilliwack. 50 seconds to go on the clock. They're down by 2
No,
points.
it's 108.
108, pardon
yeah.
me. 108.
That's what they yell, and he's trying to communicate up here.
Right.
Yeah, I believe that.
Yeah. So the clock's at 108. It's third down and about 17 yards here. Titans need a big stop here, and they seal the game. Chilliwack needs to at least get a first down.
Oh, yeah.
You know.
If they don't get it's third down, so they got to get a first down.
Yeah.
There's, no ands, ifs, or buts about it.
Yeah, that's their only option.
So what are you going to tell? What would you tell your squad running out there in the huddle in your offense?
Block, block, block.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just get that ball down the field.
Let's get the ball down the field. Let's block. Let's, try and get down there. So.
All right. Let's see what they can do. Ball is up. Does he have a man? Pass interference? Pass interference? I don't see any flags.
No, there's no flag on that.
No?
No. The ball gets kind of thrown up in a crowd. You get a jump ball like that. You don't see PI called too often.
Okay, fair enough.
Bodies are going to get bumped.
Okay, well.
They're a little pushing, but no holding.
Turnover on downs. He had his man number 7, and it was Brant Davies on the throw, Quinn Van Mewen. So White Rock takes over with 2 points and a minute to go. Matt Macri, did he even bother with the play, or is it 3 straight knees, or what's going to happen?
Personally, You might need to run a play or two. I'm not sure how many timeouts Chilliwack might have here,
Right.
but I think they have to run a couple plays.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it'll be on the ground. Undoubtedly, they'll keep that ball on the ground.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
For sure. In play on the ground.
Yeah.
So it's going to be a handoff here. Run as far as you can, and then let the clock tick down as much as you can.
Yeah. Well, it's been a very entertaining game. Very unfortunate about the player getting hurt. Of course, our thoughts and prayers are with him that he's okay. Sure, he's going to be fine. Handoff number 5 runs up the middle. He's got a first down and then some, and that's going to keep that clock winding.
Yeah.
53 seconds now.
Well, and as soon as they set it here, the clock will start up again. And they'll use up 20 of the 25 seconds.
Yeah.
Let that run down, and then they'll run the ball one more time, and then that should be the end of the game.
That should be the end of the game. It's been very entertaining.
Been a great game. Head coach Matt Paisley was saying, they were getting some momentum going there, and they really were.
Yeah.
And it's unfortunate that took the momentum out of the Chilliwack. We could have had a real nail-biter finish here.
Yeah.
But it took the momentum out. And
quarterback keeper.
He's just going to hold on to that ball and drive forward.
And there's 25 seconds on the clock, and I'm guessing he's going to take a knee. This will just run it out.
Yeah.
It was,
So I got a text from the VCFL president, Shel Sangera, who sends her best to the hurt player, Jacob Bernath.
Okay.
And the VCFL president, the White Rock president, Drew Knightley, sends his concern and hopes that Jacob's okay on behalf of the Titans.
Oh, for sure. Sure. You know what? And after something like that, the game almost becomes a bit inconsequential. Like someone got hurt, and
it is.
You just want to play the game out and go. It's been a long night, and you're kind of.
And it's been an unbelievable. So they got the first down there, so now they're just going to take a couple of knees here and finish off the game type thing, right?
Yeah. Here we go.
But it was an unbelievable game on both sides on a rainy night.
And the return of midget football.
Yeah.
And so that's a 2018 White Rock lead, White Rock win, pardon me, here on Canex Masonry and Landscaping Friday Night Lights to kick off our Friday Night Lights season. Tim Amy, Matt Macri, a great game. I think Chilliwack played superb. White Rock just had their number just that little bit extra.
It was the extra points. You look at it, Chilliwack scored 3 times and didn't get any extra points. White Rock scored 3 times and got 1 extra point.
Bang.
Converted. No, they converted 2 down or 2 point.
The 2 PAT.
Yeah, 2-point conversion, and they won by that. So I mean, when you go back and watch this tape, you're going to see a very, very even game where the deciding factor was that point after.
Yeah.
Coach Matt Paisley's going to have to work on that because they're going to see this team again in White Rock.
Yep.
So.
But congratulations to Matt again for all his hard work getting this team together. They played a superb game, and congratulations to White Rock. Just an absolutely outstanding performance by them. Shall we wrap up, my friend?
Until next weekend.
Yes. Tim Amy, Matt Macri, Canex, Landscape and Masonry, Friday Night Lights.
You're probably good to go. 3? You're probably good to go.
the ball.